Maybe so. Maybe.
Okay,
oh.
there we go.
Right. That's working. What about?
Maybe so. Maybe. Okay, there we go.
Right. That's working. What about? Uh.
You think that's not working now? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, there we go, chat. I fixed it. It was a minor thing, and it keeps going to default.
I think it's because no.
Maybe it's because my laptop always keeps saying restart when booting up.
Maybe, but
it doesn't do that with Discord.
Maybe it's because you're plugging in basically.
Oh, maybe because I'm having that unplugged.
Yeah, because
but my headset's always in, so it should be fine for the headset.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's only for the one screen I have that is specifically set up for streaming PS5, Xbox, or Switch games. God, the Whip Fist is not a name I would name that.
I mean, it's pretty accurate to what it is.
Yeah, my brain was thinking slash.
Ooh.
What's that? No, what? Because you are slashing.
Yeah.
This is what Fist is saying. You're not punching. You could.
I mean, it is your fist, so you are technically punching.
Yeah, oh god, that's reminding me of a game from, a weapon in Fantasy Star Tournament in Genesis, where the fighters get a weapon where you can just pull into an enemy and start comboing. Like, even if you're far away, you can just hoop and go yourself out with them, even if they're in the air or on the ground.
Oh god, this is gonna be difficult to get 200 kills with this thing.
There's no way to upgrade it, is it?
There might be. I just haven't bought any, I guess. Well, actually, since I might as well just check. Whip Fist, I have already gotten them actually. With a wide sweep attack. Oh, okay, that works. Then can use the extreme range. Cool. Yep, I've got that.
That's just me, adding Razor Wind to that.
Yep. Yeah, sure. Let's get this. Okay.
Although now Fantasy Star 2 is doing a collab with HoloLens.
Okay, I might be able to do it now with visibility.
Oh yeah, that's actually... That is just side hitting.
Yep.
But it's hitting a lot.
Yeah, and I think it's hitting some multiple times actually.
Yeah. It looks like it. You're all getting my points.
And it does slow down time, so yeah, I'm hitting more quicker.
You know what this weapon reminds me of? Akira.
Fair enough.
Because the arm thing.
Oh, wait a minute, I could just press triangle? No, wait, no, I have to... Yeah, I have to square and triangle.
God, I know what game I'm never going to see. Batman Arkham Knight.
Really?
Because the combat just seems trying to put in combos just seems so slow.
Huh. Which I would kind of funny. Oh.
I know,
kind of funny that you're saying that about a Batman game.
I know it feels weird. It just feels slow. I mean, Batman should not be punching.
Ah, no, I'm 10 off, but that is how I'm going to do it.
Or dodging enemies feels slow as well. I'm like, And the most of the games oh yeah, you have to go and find things. I'm like, oh okay, that's fine. Because yeah, detective.
Jesus Christ, this weapon does so much damage with that side swipe.
Although I tried one Britmo challenge, Yo.
Well, then there's a car.
Oh, look, you what? A new car.
A new car!
Too bad I broke it.
And no, it was not insured.
You don't get it. Come on.
What is this? Communism? I have no idea. There is no reason to actually say that. Actually, I don't know why.
God, people still think communism works. It's good on people, not on them.
Yeah, so far the only examples have been done through revolution or been forced. Like, at the moment, it does not seem good in practice considering how it gets into power.
Yeah, look at China.
Yeah. I mean, definitely look at China considering it's kind of going through a bit of a collapse. Thanks to a housing crisis of all things. No, I'm not gonna make it! I'm not gonna- No, I'm so
Oh, you're
close!
so close. Oh,
No! It's because the enemies take forever to even get to me.
yeah, you're real close.
I was 3 off!
Yeah, that's still good.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting better.
Like my brain was also people are wondering I haven't been straight. Oh, someone in my family passed away. That took a while.
Fair enough.
Got up early, like before anyone else did. Got changed, got pregnant, and then just had like a giant migraine throughout the service and everything, and like throughout the week, and it was just like, yeah, no, I probably should have taken headache tablets with me, but I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah.
And then I got like, I didn't go to yeah, and I was just, can I just go home? I have one really bad migraine. Like pink one my eye. Like I was just seeing pink out of my eye.
Oh yeah, my early warning sign of a migraine is like I get lodges in my vision, and I can sometimes sort of power through. Well, recently I've been able to power through it because I'm able to take like ibuprofen quick enough. So, but it is still a bit of Oh, nice, yeah. Didn't even notice. Thanks. It can take quite a bit out of you. It really does drain you.
Yeah, and I think it was because all the kids there were being loud.
Yeah, yeah. The reasons can vary a number of times, but let's go
like
with this one.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what's this one?
Like I had a
Infection consume event. Oh, I am definitely going for that one.
I'm just gonna hurt. Like they were hugging everything, and then my dad.
Alex, what are you doing?
My dad was like, "Oh yeah, no, well, just." My dad gave me the key to the house, and he was like, "Yeah, no, your uncle will drop you off." Like he was gonna do it, but my uncle was like, "Take it home first, and then." It's like, oh, thank you, and just sat in the car like, oh, my head is killing me.
Oh yeah, migraines are terrible.
And I got home, opened the door to the house.
Oh,
just went in,
someone important.
had like got got oranges, got like headache tablets, took them, and then just I think I just passed that. Like went upstairs and just tried to sleep it off.
Okay, what was the absorb button? I need to be sure that I don't accidentally kill them. So grab, I guess triangle? Fair enough.
Remember, don't score.
Yeah, don't square, don't circle again.
I need to go fight Mr. President.
Nope, I missed.
Oh, Mr. President.
Oh, thank goodness I got it.
Because it's like the... God, I still think like...
She wasn't infected naturally. She was a
while I was
dead
watching
subject.
Oh,
That. This whole thing stinks.
Milky the Squid today. Like I was watching him yesterday as well. After the D&D session. And like Oh no, just the image of the
Also, by the way, the woman who I think we jokingly said called herself Mama to us, she wasn't infected naturally.
Oh,
She's a fucking goddamn test subject.
just like that rat. Why is that image of the rat just like the image of the rat people throw up? So, like the white rat, the way they hold it and everything, and just go think fast, rat.
Think fast, chuckle nuts.
Think fast, check on. Oh yeah, something I found out today. Cheetahs in zoos
Yes. Oh, ooh, 2 people of importance I can absorb.
have puppies with them because they're like support pups.
Oh yeah. Grab
It's
you
just
and absorb.
super cute as anything.
Yeah, they get yeah, they also suffer from anxiety, so they get emotional support dogs.
Yeah, cheetahs are like one of my favorite. They're not big cats. They're small cats, but they're the only ones of that genus that's around.
Yeah, like isn't it that cheetahs are surprisingly have a very low amount of like diversity in their genes, so they're very susceptible to like illnesses and such.
Illnesses and inbreeding. Because like if there's a pack of them, they will just
Fuck each other.
Although the interesting thing about cheetah cubs is, a lot of them don't get eaten because they look like honey badgers.
That is an interesting evolutionary defense mechanism.
Yeah, because you don't fuck with a honey badger.
What the?
Wanna know why you don't fuck with a honey badger?
Because they have balls of
They
steel.
will fuck you up. That's why lions and that stay away from them.
A nearby hive has been attempting to infect another structure. Destroy the hive before it spreads. Okay.
Destroy.
Destroy all humans.
Destroy all humans.
Destroy all aliens.
Destroy all humans 2 got a remake.
Oh yeah, like same with
And that's 2-player.
Ooh, I did not know that.
I might get it, I might not, like, depending. Because I know in October, I know I stepped over September, which the only game I know that's coming out in September is Splatoon 3. And I'm just like, the Splatoon games now? 'Cause Splatoon 3's characters do not excite me.
You know, it has.
Like,
Oh,
they're not like Callie or Marie, which were really good character designs. They've now went with like Pearl, giving the characters big fucking foreheads. And I'm like, I don't like that. Please do not.
it has just occurred to me that I probably should have gotten a vehicle first because my weapons will be generally ineffective. Oh wait. It's better than nothing, honestly. This is also oh, thank goodness, a vehicle. Ah!
Thank God. A 10.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. I was hungry.
Red Crown, priority target marked. Send in some heavy hitters to beginning orbit of target area. Over.
What was the
Another thing about this,
I can't remember how to fire the cannon. Oh, yeah, understandable. Yeah, I figured it out.
The servo though, is screaming. Have you ever heard of baby servo? It's weird.
No, I have not actually. Oh, now all of a sudden
They're
I'm
still
reminded.
cute.
I'm reminded of this. What was it? There was a.
People say they sound like electric toothbrushes and like, huh.
There was like a story where.
Carol of
Nope,
Bagel.
that wasn't it. Yep. Crap. There you go. Nope. There you go. That is the wrong button. It was frickin' this button. Right, now I'm gonna drive there. But I remember this story, apparently of a squirrel that was kind of like, was raised from young, and then but it was like in a room, both like in a house full of cats, and it learned how to purr.
You're done. Punch out and RTB.
I know.
RC out.
I got him. Wait. Nope. Negative. Red crowd from Charleston.
Let's check. Glass cannon. Attack 909. Defense 1. It's literally just glass arm.
Yep. That is basically what a glass cannon is. It is like super powerful, but it is super fragile.
So good as a glass cannon.
How do I get out of this with?
But now she is.
Got some barbarian, so she can take a hit now, considering thanks to barbarian rage.
And then my brain being like, oh right, so cast by class attack. Now she does.
Oh, cool. Landmark collectible. Was not expecting that.
And then Gall's like, it's like, oh, I had to rewrite stuff. I was like, oh, because of Lupa. It's like, and because of you. Because he didn't expect someone to put the hand in the moonbeam.
Ah.
And it was like, oh, what's it doing? It's like, lasting consequences. Like, oh, okay.
Yep. All the while, Artie was just there casually carrying freaking Nil in a blanket, basically.
Gall was like, oh, if you fully went in there, you would have just took one of the path of the beast forms. And would have to attack someone in the party. And guess who's someone that's right next to you?
Well, Nil, and then later on Artie.
Yeah. And she would have to attack. No.
Yep, considering she went early on in the turn, and you just decided that you just went full-blown for the friend, which, fair enough. I mean, that was my plan as well, so...
I still think what Lupa did was in character,
Oh, absolutely.
but goddamn was it still stupid.
Yeah. Okay, that was a short one, but man, that's gonna be specific. That was actually not bad.
Not bad. It's just like one off.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
One that's like
Oh crap, oh crap, I wasn't paying attention, no!
Yeah.
Whoop!
The campaign's fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's just like, yeah.
Oh crap, nope. Hey, I can do this, yes, baby! Wow, that was the, like, easiest one so far, second attempt. Even the first one took me, like, several attempts.
But the areas we've been have been like, oh right, go to desert, go to swamp.
And one more, yep.
Because, Chaos Swept is above a fucking desert.
And I have not been there because I haven't been in the campaign long
No,
enough.
it was a town that was run by, the Calicos. What's that called? I think it's Calico. I'm thinking of that. Actual cat, the Calico cats.
I think I saw a shiny. Yep, I saw a shiny. Okay. Hey!
And then there is, alright, we definitely take someone's pet, yeah, but, what's the sheep called again? Because my brain's thinking calling it rulers.
That's the Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's the Pokemon that everyone was complaining about when Peter was talking about, you know, comparing it to actual sheep, and people were like, sheep need to be sheared or else they'll die of literally overheat.
Well, what, no, it's not a sheep, it's a Lycanroc. I think it's a Lycanroc.
The one you're thinking of?
Mufa, yeah. Cheesebuff, yeah. We kidnapped a fucking cheese poof and brought him along with us to Kettle Swift. A place with crabs that will eat anything, including people.
You took what is effectively a llama to a desert?
Well, turned them to the desert, into a swamp. Because all the crabs are they're not supposed to be there. Because it's like more of an invasive species.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, that's good that you're dealing with an invasive species, but you took a llama to a desert.
Scared to a swamp. Yeah.
Through a desert.
Yeah.
Llamas have wool and live in cold mountainous region naturally. That was what you put the llama through had to have been is equivalent of hell.
And then there's someone who is literally fine to be around when it's snow, because the snow will just melt.
Oh yeah. Creature great clearing for groups of enemies, just like charge, increase the height and drop the da.
Don't try and hug her when it's summer.
Oh god. Grab and slam a hunter into the ground. A good tactical option when you're surrounded by pack. Oh, that is I don't have enough. Whiplash any human into a shockwave. Knockout with a powerful a grapple slam. Nice. Nothing new. Okay, what about powers? Anything new?
Just a muscle mass power.
Yeah, it was just chuck stuff.
God.
Oh, jump upgrade. And, wall latch. Useful for quick redirect. Okay, okay, yeah, I'll take these then.
I know like a camera, it's just like, looks at itself when it's summer. You're sleeping on the couch.
I'll go to a wall and then press that. Okay.
You ended up Mortal Kombat Fatal. Yeah. The Fresh Pinch. And his right-hand man, Leonardo da Vinci.
You did what to the Fresh Pinch and Leonardo da Vinci? What have you done?
I love Leonardo da Vinci.
As a military ally and defeat the infected. Okay.
Leonardo da Vinci kept painting his Mona Lisa. It's Crabba Lisa.
Right, time to kill the infected.
But the Fresh Pinch, what Reyes and ASMR.
ASMR. ASMR is the thing that people do to relax.
No, but like it's pronounced that as well, and it's weird. Like there's so many different pronunciations. That was. Yeah, no, I'm fine, kid. I'm a cannibal. It's like I eat people.
Bitch, I eat people!
Although the crab's
Oh, okay.
Tanker's character ripped out the eye of the first man.
No! Iron Face, I'm gonna whack him. Boom! Oh no, I've been whacked.
Someone was doing half damage to slashing weapons.
Yep,
How ended up doing those damage process.
fair enough.
Sunk is terrifying.
Okay. Yeah, it's. Oh crap. Eat. Whoa. Fair enough. Oh. Wait, where is the Oh, this is gonna be a difficult one, actually. No. I was so close. Okay. Oh, and I have to do that within a time limit. Fuck. Crap. Okay.
No, Spider! Wait! Is he helping us out? Let me know when they're clear. Hit it again. Over.
Crap.
Be advised, we have fire on the target. Wolverine 3, sweep left. Say goodbye, asshole. On target, on target. Is there anybody hit? Systems on green. Go, go, go! We're hit. Damage report now. Don't stop. Lay it in. Keep firing.
Where's the person I need to grab? I need to eat.
Truck has been damaged. We're down, but not out. Make sure they're not ours. Over.
Nope, damn it. This is gonna be a difficult one.
Eyes on Mercer. Take him out if he tries anything. Hang in. We still got enough to take it down.
What's up?
Think good crab well, in crab fight, like the fresh ball is that. Well, everything's all connected to the eye. You know those eye is the most part is he's intelligent, everyone heard him scream.
Keep shooting till it's dead and gone. Let me know when they're clear. Hit it again. Over.
Like the only other one we know that is like the first Prince is Applecore now. Well, then we've always just general Applecore is ASMR ability form was what we call that.
Fire on the target. Wolverine 3, sweep left.
I mentioned the we're talking about who would have taught a crab how to summon other crabs? I know who it was. It was Chrome. We all know it from Mel's sister. I forget the name of.
Sap.
Zap. But I was thinking Leaf, I was like, why?
You're thinking of Pokemon.
Unless Mel had a sister called
Oh. Yes! Me and two last dudes. Oh no.
me and two guys in the army.
Woo!
My
I
God.
hope that was gold. Because I apparently had a time limit on that. Yes! Woo!
Just the guy in the background. I did it! I rocketed him!
Yes.
I rocket him! I won!
Yeah.
And it was a good job for I'm a day from my retirement.
Okay, yep. Now then, time to actually do the mission. Whew.
God, like, what about you? You asked me, hey, what's your favorite character you've played, like, so far in the campaign of Zero? And I literally just said, oh, Zero.
Who?
My Chimera character.
Fair enough.
Very sad Chimera girl. God knows a lot about Zero.
Ooh, no, that
And
wasn't
I think I made like Ruby upset about her.
Can you just, like, not write a happy character? Like, just a character who just casually, who wanted to do this, go on an adventure for fun, and got traumatized by it. That's an interesting character development of, I just wanted to go on an adventure, I wanted to have fun, I didn't want to get trauma.
I don't think I can. Like, sometimes I'm just. No, I can't write a happy character. Kinda. Because one of the Digimon NPCs is like goes around trying to help people. Like people who have problems will go and help solve those problems.
Okay, question. When you say you can kinda write a happy character, by kinda do you mean they have they are generally happy, but they're also super fucking depressed when you actually get to know them?
They're generally happy. The only thing is like they have a fear of fire.
Okay, that's actually kind of understandable and hold on, why does she have a fear of fire?
Because well, why she's also a hero also ties into that backstory.
I'm asking why does she have a fear of fire? Did she watch her family burn?
Her house caught on fire because of
Was her family in it?
only her mom and dad.
Okay, there you go. Fair enough.
Only her mom and dad, but she was saved by a Digimon known as Justicemon.
Yeah, that is absolutely understandable.
And that's why they
can
wanted
track
to be
Dana.
there. Like, he is the only character that's actually got a bit of sadness. Oh, no, there's but that's more in the sense that families net, like the mom and dad, are being down because they travel the world. And they're always working. Her younger sister is a
Whee!
talented pianist.
Pianist.
So she's always like a calm, traveling with her parents. Well, Alice is at home.
Whee! So Sharon, locate them. Oh, okay.
Although the third NPC, I haven't really anything bad for them.
Okay, try to keep it like that, maybe? Just like, even for a little bit.
I was like, okay. I can do like a general heroic character. I think like add a little bit of sadness in their backstory, but that doesn't. The like only time that'll affect them is if there's a big fight. That's a good character idea. I don't know what campaign that would fit. Like if I was going to run a campaign, it wouldn't be like the Digimon campaign. It wouldn't be like a Gundam campaign.
Contact. Excited definite. Redirect any patrols and call up a package request ASAP.
My brain's thinking Shimikami Tensei, and then I'm like, I would know how to run that, but I'm like, werewolf, demon. Yeah, Rika. Rika is in project. Rika's a one-shot, so she can try it. And then there's my, oh fuck, I keep forgetting my JoJo character who has a lot of tragedy.
Tragedy!
Yeah. He's missing one of his arms.
Oh my.
That's because he was a part of a
Whoa, okay, that is not what I wanted to go. I wanted to...
part of a group that were mercs.
Right.
And they all had stands.
Right.
The boss is you know what, I'm just gonna retire. Look at him, he's like, you retired too. You lost your arm. That's not gonna be a good thing. Not my fault. The game's fucking too loud.
Oh. Wait, the game's too loud? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, hold on, let me try and fix that. I'm sure I like turned it down. It's like it's on 3, wow. It's on 3 and
Unless
unless
I
it's
have-
like the mic itself then.
Unless I have to go to.
Oh wait a minute. Oh, wait, hold on a sec. Wait, hold on. Sounds like a skill issue, not like the volume.
Yeah, unless I have to turn it down more here as well.
Wait, hold on. Let's check the message itself that I just got sent. Maybe one better. Oh yeah, it's hard to hear. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
That's fixed it.
Hopefully.
Awful.
Save. Yep. Do you want to save? Yep.
All right, my phone is still playing music from my earbuds that are not charged because the thing's not charging.
Fair enough.
Because it's out of battery.
Well, why don't you?
I like the color. I'm gonna pick the color green for money.
Back me up. Give me the watch, not those fucking dogs. Arm up. It's a real shitstorm down there, Red Crown.
Yeah, because my dude was like, oh yeah, no, fair enough that your favorite character so far is being playing Zero. I was like, yes, because she is very funny.
You.
Yeah. I don't write side characters for sympathy. I just write them like, oh, they're sad.
I want sadness in their life, and by Jones, I'm gonna get it. I need them to be sad. They cannot be happy. Happy is not good. No, we've already made that joke as well. Like, early on. Hey.
My brain's now thinking, why is my brain thinking, who the fuck is Butch Cassidy?
What?
I don't, because I'm sure Cassidy is the name they changed McCree from.
Oh, right.
And people hate that name. And then my brain's like, who the fuck is Butch Cassidy? I'm like,
At ease, Captain. Director McMullen, share your data with the captain. Perhaps it will help him complete his
Look, right now the game is very quiet, even for me, who's wearing the headphones.
God, why do I always have to get closer to the mic?
shapeshifter.
Let me sit back.
Well, I mean, apparently this mic of yours on the headset is very good at picking up things from a distance.
Do you understand your mission?
Sometimes it is.
Inject
If
weapon
you
into
set
the
like
target,
the
Zeus.
Discord sensitivity up.
Sir, with respect.
Hmm.
All indications are the
Mercer isn't a he, it's an it. I will debrief you.
I wonder if they're gonna upload the Digimon OST to
Dismissed.
like Spotify or something.
Captain always did have difficulty seeing the
Like
bigger
Digimon
picture.
Survival OST.
Probably.
God, people were moaning about like Agumon's metaphor, like his virus Digimon evolutions not having Skull Greymon. It's like, and Skull Greymon is in the game.
Okay, the idea of of Agumon not getting a skull Greymon, despite the fact that
Yeah, it's wild Agumon that have it, but people were complaining like, oh, why doesn't not like normal Agumon doesn't have so?
honestly, I think they kind of just want to be able to have Skull Greymon, play Skull Greymon, I should say. Oh, there's another one of these.
Side characters, no matter how happy he was, you can't deny saying he's got fucking love. It sounds kind of similar. We'll see later how fucked he truly is. Yeah.
Oh, someone to absorb. Away. Whoop.
God, I
That is
think
not
I
the
played-
direction what I wanted.
Huh. In Ruby's campaign, I'm technically playing 3 sad characters at once.
Let's see. Scarlet, Aki, and Ankh, yeah.
Yeah.
Scarlet wait, what was Scarlet sadness again?
Well, Scarlet's becoming sad.
What?
Because it's what's going to happen.
Oh, okay.
The whole friend thing.
Yeah, fair enough. And Aki because dead girlfriend, and Ankh because she is said dead girlfriend but has lost her name but can't reveal it.
She's like, I want to tell you, but...
And I get the feeling that I'm assuming if anyone other than Ankh after that event tells her, Aki's just gonna be like, no fucking way, I don't believe you, shut up about it, fuck off.
And then
Wait,
it's like,
wasn't
how
the-
many side characters am I playing in different campaigns? And it's like, oh right, I'm only
In
playing...
all of them, because you can't make a happy character to play, can you? Like, sure, I'll admit my characters are freaking morons half the time, but I'm enjoying myself. They're having a time of their life. Sure, they have currently are going through some shit with the idea of potentially no longer being in control of their own will, but they have moments of happiness.
Well, no, like, the only really sad character in, like, Friends campaigns is Zero. The other two are fine.
What?
You just killed him.
I killed him with a couch. I tried to grab him, but instead it killed him. Oh, well, at least the infection thing came back. I could do that now.
The only dumb character I played was, fuck, I forget his name. Ephraim.
Was that the guy who had the intelligence of a 3?
Yeah.
Because you, with Ruby's permission, didn't understand how point blank worked?
I was like, can I lower his fucking... Like, the thing is, his spells don't work, like, he also had magic. His intelligence score was low, but his wisdom score was higher than that. So he could cast a spell.
Crap, I killed, damn it! I gotta go back to this other guy now.
Also, he was a barbarian.
Wait,
He was a barbarian who knew magic.
no, hold on, wasn't he a fate class?
Yeah, but that was the second class, because Ruby wanted 2 classes.
Oh, I thought it was just, I didn't realize it was too,
Yeah, I was playing a barbarian, because when I said, oh, I can rage, and then it was like, I can't use spells, can I? And then you said, no, you can't.
yeah, because, when you're raging, if you can cast spells, you can no longer cast the spells.
Yeah.
Right. Okay then, throw this away. Calmly approach the man. Grab him, firmly grasp him. Ragdoll physics him, and then consume. And maybe, oh, yeah, I'll take it. And also maybe some upgrades.
God, I still can't believe he nat 20'd and caused this a cut.
No, it wasn't because he nat 20'd. It's because, admittedly, it wasn't an attack made with advantage. It was meant to be a regular attack, but because I think the option to have all rolls being made with advantage was on, like, it was the fact that
Turn that off.
yeah, like, it had to be Ruby to do that. But the fact that you got 2 nat 20s, that was the first time I've ever seen that before, and of course it was you. So I just decided, fuck it. You open up a rift in space-time.
It's still there.
Yep, and I think it was either a wisdom or an intelligence I made you roll to keep your sanity, and you succeeded, barely. And the one and only time, I think, as a GM, which, to be fair, that was my only time I ever was a GM, is the fact that you got because of your intelligence score, you did an Arcana check on the necklace, which, by the way, I was not expecting you guys to think, something up with this necklace. We must investigate this. It's like, I'm going to roll an Arcana, and there was nothing magical about the necklace, by the way. It was just a bunch of tribals saw something shiny and took it. But you got a 2. Because of your modifiers, you got a -2, and I was just like, wow. And then you were like, can I do it again? And I'm just like, no.
I did it again because I want to see if I can get more.
No, if you did, no. The thing is that you would have absolutely have succeeded after that. I know that for a fact because this is you we're talking about.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, Johnson, I kind of get going with it. But they always have their whole official plan to take off undermining the parents'
Stability.
another friend stuff on but instead,
Red Crown deploying a heavy to your locale.
Mhm.
Stand clear, over.
Permission granted. Send the strike package into the kill bar.
Tornado Hotel 9 to Chalk 3. Bird dog.
although I have like Nat 28 in other campaigns and Edge Light, which is fucking course.
My God, these tanks do not last forever long.
Like, she doesn't get, like, the games that never get mad at me because they're always like, I'm waiting for a Nat 20 and they're like, Nat 20.
I mean, that's like the basis of D&D is like, this does not need a nat 20. Why did you nat 20? This was to open a door. How do you spectacularly open a door? Event failed based oh.
Event gone.
I fucked up.
Fucked up.
I didn't read what I had to do.
You fucked up.
I decided, oh, I must destroy base, not fucking fuck. I am an idiot. I must consume now. Yeah, I did.
My dog is nice. I love it. My parents know what is always will be. I can't accidentally blow up the festival as well. I still like it as like Soka punches something. So sometimes she's got a nat 20. Like a tree.
You know, I remember one of the first times I've ever actually got to play D&D, and
Did you fuck up? You fucked up.
yeah, I remember one time. The first time I ever played D&D was I was playing a barbarian, but this was before I really understood how terrible the berserker class was. But admittedly, I never really got far. It was like a one-off, honestly. Destroy the hive, right? Okay.
I think I am the only one that refers to barbarians as berserkers because that's just.
I mean, it makes sense, but that's a subclass for barbarian, and it sucks. Okay, why did I not pick that? I was clearly within range. God damn it!
Even though like in video games, they'll show off like, oh, berserkers are really cool and really strong, but like in D&D they suck.
Yeah, like you get one additional attack, a single additional attack as a bonus action, but once you're like, I think you require a bonus action to rage, and then you require a bonus action to frenzy. And if you frenzy, once your frenzy ends, you take a point of exhaustion, which means you're suddenly worse at what you're doing.
That's kind of like the whole thing with Aki's class, where she has right?
No,
The thing it does
I
is-
wanted the weapon that
It's
they were
like,
holding.
oh hey, get to attack, get an extra attack. And when attacking, your movement goes up by 15 feet, but this is also increasing your speed. But after it ends, you take a level of exhaustion. But it's like that halves, I believe, of your transformation to 5 minutes. Want to know how long Aki's actual transformation is?
I believe it's like an hour for every for your,
5 hours.
yeah, for your charisma score. An hour for your charisma score. That was right.
You can be in there for 5 minutes.
Yeah, she could be in that form. Yeah. Aha! A tank. I need you. I'm going to take you. You do not have a choice in this. You are mine. But yeah.
Well, like 5 minutes will count.
Yeah, considering the barbarian's rage lasts for a minute and most combats don't usually last that long, as evident by what Silk has done. Oh, a trophy earned, nice.
Like with Aki, it would just be like, oh, 5 minutes. You still take a point of exhaustion, because the limit break is like, yes, it's increasing your bot, like, it's burning away your.
Yeah, you're like you're basically pushing your body to its absolute limit and it's tearing it apart.
Yeah, so that makes sense. That's fine for that because it's like it just has. Okay, you can see like the 5-minute duration. It's bad, but like,
Sector's reporting empty.
that's the only negative.
I mean, considering how long have our battles actually really lasted for? Like, 5 minutes is honestly the longest our battles might have lasted for. So yeah, you would absolutely, most of our combat, you would easily just, like, you basically limit break, and then you're fine, honestly, for the rest of the battle. Like,
Yeah.
until you're knocked out, obviously, but that will last.
Yeah. Like when Aggie gets level 11 in Devil Hunter, she'll be able, with the limit break, she'll be able to attack for up to 5 times.
Yeah, because limit break allows you to add to it.
So that's, again, useful ability. She also has other she took she takes elemental weapon anyway because of her subclass. For the past she took. But she's also taken, I can't remember what other 2 spells she takes. But with Kamen Rider, that's good with the spells because it's like, oh yeah, no, you just add this doesn't take from your spell slots whatsoever. Because she got past without trace with that.
Oh, nice.
Yes. That's why I was like, oh, if we're always having to stealth somewhere, we can always just pass without trace, because Aki has that.
Yeah, nice. Shame that Cygnus just casually killed a god by poisoning it. Which, by the way, still crowned an achievement. Infiltrate the base, consume the mark target, and then exit. Okay.
Aki didn't go with the group, because people are like, yeah, no, you were flowing blood and bleeding from your eyes.
Yeah.
Please do not, move.
Yeah, that was because, canonically she had a fight with Phalanx, and then...
also her abilities changing.
Yeah, and then she just casually lost to Phalanx. Because lightning.
Lightning, yeah. Even though one of her transformations has lightning.
Yeah, but shame you weren't using that one.
Yeah. Because I never got that one. I got, I think I got the devil one where I was like, oh, hey.
Oh, frick. Where is a commander? Oh, there you are. Thank you. No! Wait, did I get him? Yes! Perfect! Now I'll just get away through the cracks in the wall!
Although I don't think there's a lot of things that you have exhaustion as just a downgrade for something.
Well, no, actually, can I even enter now?
The only thing that is
Oh, yeah. Like, nope, okay, yeah, exhaustion is, one of those things that occurs rarely, honestly. It entirely depends on how the DM runs it.
Saying, not having exhaustion will make the class stronger. No, because you have to bonus action. You have the bonus...
What? I was...
You have the bonus action to get into range, and then you have the bonus action to frenzy.
Yeah.
But you would be wasting a turn to do that.
Well, I mean, okay, you'd still have,
Because
your main action. It only takes... So you can still swing, so it's not 100% waste.
No, it isn't, but say if you wanted to do frenzy straight away, you couldn't, because you have to wait, you'd have to wait till your next turn, where combat may be over before you ever get to use frenzy.
Yeah. Enter base. And now I gotta find the marked target and consume.
Like, the DM for Monday's campaign, she feels like, if she tries to limit anyone's classes, it just feels weird.
Hmm.
Because what I'm doing with Zero is like, she's a Chimera and she can... Like, what the GM said is like, you can use an action beforehand to transform whatever you need to do that, and then you can do that again the next turn.
Okay.
But I never, do that a lot of the time. I was like, Zero just goes up to someone and punches them really hard.
Right, time to murder this base.
Who's in the only thing that I've seen to that I've seen in the entire thing. Something it's a hard time finding people through. And then there was you, who was like, yeah, no, I'm fine with something not sleeping and exhausted. Although none of our GMs have been like, oh yeah, you've done it something that makes you exhausted. Become a little bit exhausted.
Yeah, it's one of those things that the situation kind of has to call for it. Like, you know, like so the game D&D does have mechanics on chasing, and that's one of the main places that you would probably get exhaustion from, because it's you like for like I think it's 1 plus your Constitution modifier rounds. You just take the dash action and you're perfectly fine. But then you it's after that you then must make the con saves, or else.
Doesn't the rifle one shot? It does, but Ethan's not been picking up guns.
It does, but I forgot I existed.
Why use gun when you can?
When you can murder.
Yeah. When you can turn your hand into a weapon.
Yeah.
I did it.
I want it. I need it. I just want to have it. Let's see. Any missions that... Oh, yep. Looks like a Fountain of Youth. What? I mean, I know it's just like going to be a weird naming thing, but...
The Fountain of Youth. I found it, sister. I found the Fountain of Youth.
Brother, what are you talking about? There is no Fountain of Youth. But the mission!
Broken off. Alert all units.
Fountain of Youth. There's something too.
Damn it! Zeus is fucking the Fountain of Youth. I ain't drinking that.
What?
It's like meanwhile with Mercer. It's like it's a homeless guy who just so happens to be named Zeus.
My name is Zeus. I'm the god of the Greek. Says I have the opportunity to kill Zeus right here and now.
I can become a god, or I can become Kratos. I always wanted to become Kratos. He gets mad bitches. Have you seen those games that those moments that people complained about because they over-sexualized women? I wanted that.
Those were also minigames.
Yes, that were totally off-screen, and all you got was context from the sounds. And honestly, it wasn't very that interesting, but regardless.
Except with The Witcher. Where those moments are just like, yep, here's the sex scene.
Yep.
Which I've never had a problem with.
Geralt of Rivia is getting some.
Oh, of course he is. He's a Witcher.
I mean, oh god, I think I almost went past it. Oh, I think it's another skydive. These are easy.
God, people were like, oh, isn't there a Witcher animated movie? Yes.
There
Until
is.
yeah. Until it's the origins of what happened to the Witchers.
Cool. Whee!
Where, it's like, oh, why is Geralt not in this movie? Why is it focusing on this one guy? Geralt is in the movie.
Damn it! I failed.
Don't forget the pissing beast statue in God of War 2. I have never played the God of War games, and I'm not interested in any of them.
I mean, fair enough. It's understandable. I'm going to do that again.
Because it's like the whole, oh, God mythology bullshit. And it's just kind of annoying.
Oh crap, that was not my plan.
Event failed. You were nowhere near.
Well, I technically failed because I didn't activate glide. I did not mean to jump off the building that direction.
What? Mercer, why did you jump on the boat?
By accident!
There was a bird!
And this way!
I needed to kill the bird.
I needed to kill a bird for its power.
You've
Go!
seen Dragon Ball.
What does Dragon Ball have to do with killing a bird to get power?
Fail.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Kick its ass.
It took me up a bit too. Off to do a mission. Ooh, I get to absorb someone. You! Fuck! I just ran into him, literally. Nom 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 nom. Sis, is it weird that I'm developing a craving for human flesh? That's very concerning, actually. Yes. Well, it's a good thing that humanity is so widespread. I have an infinite number of food. I'll never starve. That is not the concerning part. I don't see what else it could be.
People in the population that need to be cut down.
If anything, I'm doing humanity a service by cutting down on overpopulation.
Maybe I should go to China.
They definitely need it.
Oh my god.
Mercer, you can't say that. That's racist. What? What's wrong with eating people who are from China? That's racist. But they're people. What? I can't call Chinese people people. That's racist of you, sis. I'm disappointed in you.
God, if you're gonna say something like I can't infect a black man.
Why specifically a black man? I'm an equal opportunist infector, sis. Why? Can I not? It just seems like he kind of jumped the gun on infecting specifically a black man.
Because I heard how angry he was.
I need that. I need that anger.
Because he's in the army.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect infection material.
Maybe I can find. I'm forgetting his name, but the guy in Halo.
They put the Master Steven to shoot.
No,
McMullen has had a recent
the guy that's like,
rose
oh,
of
I know what the lady's
I
like.
need to draw him out.
Johnson, that was it.
I also.
He's one of Master Chief's best friends, apparently. Someone said that. We'll just add her. Can we just note that DBZ did a really good job with 16 and then gave him the backstory that he was Dr. Jiro's son, the pet bird, who was killed by Kid Goku. Yes.
Wait, are you talking about Dragon Ball Z abridged or?
Abridged, yeah.
Oh yeah, like that was an amazing. Like they did a lot more with
Dr. Zero
16.
was not the first one to make androids, though.
Really?
Because I'm sure the original Dragon Ball had androids.
Yeah, there were. Yeah, Aether.
Yeah.
I'm concerned he's
I'm
apparently
sure
the
there was
eighth one. Then technically speaking, there's also the cyborg that is technically that assassin that had once beaten Goku, but because I think because of the Dragon Ball, he survived.
Yeah, assassin something.
Yeah, I can't
He
remember.
has a name.
Yeah, he became a cyborg, and Goku, later down the line, met him again, and apparently, I think, as a filler episode. And the guy was absolutely terrified. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. It's like, but you're supposed to protect me. I am not dealing with him. Which, to be fair, this was like when Goku was helping train Gohan about Super Saiyan, and they were just casual. The joke of, we kind of forgot how to turn it off. Yeah, and it hurt, and it hit, and a rock, of all things, hurt.
It's like, oh, you're a monster, Bob.
Like, in Krilla's defense, he was trying to figure out Goku's reaction time. Like, he was like, maybe Goku was doing some special training whilst this, but it's like, no, he was just actually relaxing. And how the hell is anyone supposed to suspect that a rock thrown would actually hurt?
God, I still remember in Super that the Weirdest had a nightmare where Goku died and panicked about it. Like, literally had a nightmare where Goku died and woke him up. I was like, oh! I was like, wow, there's an actual explosion behind. What's the explanation there?
Yeah. Is it because Krillin actually threw it hard?
Is it because Krillin's the strongest human? He's banging an android?
Yeah, I mean, considering he's able to survive bed with Android 16, yeah, he has to be the strongest human. Like, fuck, sure, Tien was able to push down a imperfect cell for a minute at most, but Krillin fucks an android on the regular.
Which I think he was using the Neo Tri-Beam, which is the stronger version of just Tri-Beam.
Cool. You know, I probably should have checked that. Okay, I gotta walk up to these and press triangle, I guess?
I think I'm right about that, because that's the English name of that technique.
One of the arrays just
Woo.
went offline. What the hell's going on down there?
Oh, yeah, but this was like when Goku and 17 were in space rescuing animals that had been kidnapped. The guy was like, "Oh, I have
Crap.
a bomb. I have a bomb that's attached to me that will make if you do anything, will kill me. Will explode." And 17's just like, "You know what, Goku, take care of the animals." And I tell my wife and kids like I love them. And it's like, "Oh, I wish we could have talked more." And goes out into space with this guy. And Goku's just like, goes Super Saiyan Blue, grabs both of them and instant transmissions them to King Kai.
Yeah, that's, oh my god, that's like the second time Goku wait, is this Cell or this in Super?
This isn't Super.
This is the second time that Goku has fucked King Kai over with taking something explosive to his planet.
They gone touch with Goku. It's like, he doesn't have a bomb, you're fine. And it's like, "Oh, thanks for telling us, Dende. You're a really good guardian."
Oh, you tell us this now?
No, I think Goku was just like worried.
Like, fair enough.
And that's why he did it. Just to be like, "Oh, I'm saving my friend. And I'm also like stopping him from exploding." Like, yeah, sure, he can still explode, but like, and then 17 was just like, "Oh hey, hit the switch." It's like, but I'm stuck. The gravity's pushing me down. Do it. And then he does. It's like, "Oh, after this, I was just going to a friend's party. Like it's confetti." And Goku's like, "Oh, I'd be a giant monkey." And then my brain was like, "Goku." Couldn't he just put it on the Dragon Ball? I don't think he has that. Well, the Dragon Ball, probably.
Oh, absolutely. He absolutely could. He just chooses not to because he's a dumbass. He just.
Because he knows that the planet will come back.
Oh, it couldn't. Oh, really? It just casually comes back?
Well, because it's there again when they go.
Well, yeah, but I thought that was the case. Like he had to use a freaking wish, or like it had to be rebuilt entirely.
This is World Championship. That's why we have fight. That's also why in the Super, as Laser Gun, he goes into that Golden Future that actually hurt him. Resurrection of F was a really fun. It was a fun movie, but I still fucking hate how they used models. Like from the fucking. It felt like they were taking models from Xenoverse 2.
Okay, it sounds like you have a problem with Xenoblade.
No, I like it in Xenoverse 2. I just don't like it when it's put in a movie. Like I don't like using models from a video from a thing in a more of a 2D anime movie.
Oh, I don't think I was supposed to kill those helicopters. I was just supposed to run away. Oh well.
Although they did play Frieza's theme,
Frieza, Frieza, Frieza.
which I only thought was available in the Japanese dub of like the anime. But they were like, "Yeah, no, let's just put it in the movie in the English dub."
There's an English dub of it. I'm curious as to what the actual lyrics is. I know what the song is.
No, not the song, but the other movie.
Oh, okay. Because I believe I know what I vaguely if I remember correctly. And he is dead.
You know what I still found weird about like the Digimon OVAs? They will sometimes use the soundtrack from the next season of the Digimon anime. Like Runaway Locomon had like the opening from Digimon Frontier.
Really?
Yeah. I still feel sorry for my boy Beelzemon's bike. Like literally was just shooting at Locomon. And then Locomon was like, "Wheel grinder!" Takes out a wheel and hits the bike with it. blowing up the bike and like hitting the bike and sending it spiral and exploding. And like, oh, poor Biyazamon. That's gonna cost some money.
Hmm.
The English shop themes are shit. Compared to the Japanese themes. Because Butterfly, no matter how many times they do it, is excellent.
It's not really my thing.
They literally got the Japanese cast from they sang Butterfly for the ending of Digimon Tri.
I mean, fair enough, but
That's
like the
what I'm
song
saying.
itself, I'm not too fond of it. It's not my thing.
But I know they will probably. Like, the only opening I fucking hate is X Scrolls Wars because it's just shit. The entire anime is just. Like, I hate everything about X Scrolls Wars. Well, not everything, but there's one character I don't hate, which is Tagimon because his design is cool. And
I
that's
wasn't
it.
expecting this to be here. Cool. 50, nice! Each landmark is worth 10,000, nice.
My God, I was like, my God, you just slammed that mine spider first into a fire hydrant.
I didn't even see that. I don't. Was it cool or was it mortifying?
Well,
Have you been traumatized?
probably going.
Are you scarred?
Imagine that in real life, someone just doing that to someone.
Okay, that would be horrifying, admittedly, yes. But also, I'd be more concerned by the fact that someone could do that. That means that someone, that means freaking a Mercer is around. Or freaking, I've already forgotten the black guy's name. I know I'm the one that usually reminds you of what his name is, but I can't remember it.
Not Baru.
Yeah.
Not bad. It looked painful. Yeah, it looks painful and probably feels painful.
Oh, absolutely.
What? Oh. Oh, right, it's the...
Yeah, as a glide. So, yeah, those are like the easiest.
I keep forgetting. It's like, my brain was like, oh, the distance. It's like 5 minutes? Really? You did it in 2 minutes and 52 seconds. I'm like, that's impressive. And then it's like, no, it's the distance. I'm like, oh.
Yep. And even then, I'm pretty sure it would have to have been done in seconds. Like, it would be seconds, not minutes. Hey, guy, you want to be eaten? Good.
Although some dubbed anime now.
Let's see, there's a person in the area with knowledge of viral outbreak. Consume them before they can go to a new position.
Okay, the only dubbed anime I say is really good is Tiger and Bunny. The openings are still just in Japanese, which I enjoy.
Hello, buddy. I need to eat you.
No, sad. All you need to remind him of is Sky High.
Burn the damn thing to the ground.
Just casually, the fact that the
Like
high
I
school
meant
was
that
just
I
in
said
the air.
I keep forgetting to eat. Go!
Why do you think Ruby yesterday told you to eat?
Food! Eat!
Yeah. Like I said, she's been around you long enough to know that you just didn't eat that day.
Food! Eat! I said go up above Sky High. Sky High. What happened was, in this episode, he met a woman that because he was going after his dog to go off its leash, and he was looking for his dog. He met this woman at the park. Started talking to her and everything, and started developing feelings for her. Turns out she was a robot.
That is like the ultimate cuckold.
And here's the worst part. She went crazy and he ended up killing her.
Okay, that
And
went.
he didn't know it was her.
Oh, Okay, so that went from hilarious to sad to, oh, that's even worse. God damn it, Ryan.
And then he goes to the park with a bunch of flowers and just sits there waiting for them.
God damn it, Ryan, why are you making it worse? Like, it was just...
That's in the episode.
Wait, hold on a second. This is a this is like an anime or a TV show? I thought this was a movie.
No, it's in the anime.
There's an anime? I think I'm thinking of the wrong thing
You're
here.
thinking of the movie Sky High.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that character, Sky High, from Tiger and Bunny.
Oh, okay. So about that movie.
Sky High was great.
Yeah, the guy's like just a freaking high school in the sky just because fuck
It's
it.
like, hey, we're just gonna drive off. There's
Unfinished bridge, a highway, and just casually fly there. Which I find it hilarious. The people who don't have the ability to fly or have methods of getting up there without the school bus just casually flies there as the school bus that can fly there. Yeah. I find that hilarious.
It's like, yeah, Sky Bunny. It's like,
And let's do, yeah, Errand Boy.
and then just like the guy be like, ah, what's your super power? Sidekick.
Oh my god, and the fact that, what was it, like the main character, who is the son of like, two extremely powerful people who are basically just the super bricks, like, you know, Superman stuff,
Yeah,
but he did,
one can fly, one can punch real hard.
yeah, and he apparently inherited, in the beginning at least, didn't inherit either of them, and nobody quite necessarily believed him, and so they casually just dropped a car onto him, and he was perfectly fine, so he definitely has some kind of invulnerability. So at least he got that going from.
And then like, then he develops his super strength. Wow! In the cafeteria while there's a fight going on.
Take you.
It's like the Disney movie still has pro eugenics in its themes and subjects. You are not elaborating.
The worst thing is the first thing that came into my mind when you said pro-eugenics is frickin' the TV series Invincible. I can't even remember what the alien race is, but the fact that they basically got their superpowers because of eugenics.
Thank Ethan.
Yeah. How else will we make strong babies without just casually conquering, just making the best of us breed? How else do you think we'll develop flight and super strength and general invulnerability?
How would you say, have you got any baby? That's a clip. That's from example like 3. Where the character just goes, you got any babies? I've seen that on like YouTube and everything because my friends send it to me. They're like, I know Yudi's your favorite character. Here's a clip of her saying, you got any babies?
You got any babies?
Yeah. I swear on your mom.
Swear on me mum.
No, I swear on your mom.
I'll swear on your mum, you fuckwit. Are you stupid? It's fucking Tuesday.
With it, I think I can reverse the
and
effect of the
I think-
virus. And Alex,
I
for
do
what
not
it's
know what
worth,
it is meaning.
I'm
Let's see. To be fair,
I think inbreeding.
inbreeding will just give you them weaker genes. I mean, yeah, just look at the Habsburg dynasty. Look at one of the kings of Spain. His jawline was so bad that he couldn't properly eat. And he also was sterile because of it. So that led to the Spanish War of Succession. Because, you know, of course it does. As Austria, France, Britain, and Brandenburg is just like, no, we can't give this to France. Because the guy was like, you know, I'm just going to give my country to France. Like, no, we can't let France be strong. This is interesting. Oh boy, free XP.
Oh yeah, there's one character that just says water, like goes, water!
A bowl of water.
either.
Yeah, at least, yeah. Whilst the Hasselberg family tree might have been a bunch of knots, it at least went down into the earth.
Well, the storm out.
It's a fucking family recycling symbol.
It's just one ball of yarn that I can't keep playing with.
Yep.
Friends more carefully, Mercer. You being here means Karen Parker sold me out.
The entire thing that made me panic yesterday was God
Okay.
just being like, oh yes, other sickness say kill Scarlet.
Yep.
Time's running out,
What?
Mercer.
No,
Your little
Ruby, what
friends
the
wanna come out
fuck?
to play.
Yep. Yep. Oop, I think this might be the pizza.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh yeah, tell Scarlet. I was panicking about that because it was like, oh, is Soul going to see Scarlet and then just fucking somehow end up stabbing her or something?
Okay, technically not Soul, but it would probably be the alternate Cygnus taking control of Soul, so...
The power's going to have to stop that if that happens. That-
Which is going to be heartbreaking for Aerith, considering she'd have to be actually fighting her mother.
I thought Soul was like a fucking friend, like our friend, not just. Ruby's been fighting with Scarlet for a while. That still stresses me out. Because it's like, yeah. It seems like a good opportunity to go that all the mass dodging people.
Bring it on.
I...
If you're just fighting a Super Sonic,
Pretty much, yeah. Oh. Whilst in a place full of, things trying to kill me, as well. Infected, yeah. Which, I think I might have killed all the infected.
I know,
Fuck.
there's one still running. Yeah, there's one still running around.
I know, but I think... Oh, no, no. Okay, they're multiplying. Good.
Yeah, they're
Hang out.
that still makes me stressed.
Get a squad down here, pronto.
Be like, don't worry, Ryan. You'll be fine.
Yeah, Scarlet's immortal. Unless alternate Cygnus has found a way to kill her. You know, other than the freaking weapon that, Aerith has.
Oh. Do not.
Damn it!
Cease.
What? It's not like Soul can see it.
See, your hair is like, cease.
Loose down now.
I should also check how to freaking do those mass drive things. I guess so. Controls. Special jump, power select, target select, camera, move.
It might be in the moves, actually. And you just have to look at the moves.
Yeah, I guess so. Combat. Area of effect, critical mass, hold square and then press triangle. You know what? Yeah.
And Chroma Mass has to be
Yep. So I am going to need the whip actually because that has like a.
yeah, but I don't Scarlet losing her fucking Wind of Destruction class.
Yeah, that is fair. Like she dies, she loses that.
I also don't want to forget things.
Yeah. Fair enough.
That's not fair on her. That's not fair on Lapis.
Damn it, guy! I just had it. I had enough. Oh, okay. So hold square and triangle. Oh. It did nothing to the boss! I might have missed.
Oh, of course it's Dual Soldiers. You want to hear about all the Pokemon regions ranked?
Sure, why not? Objective complete. I'm going to absorb you.
Number 8, Hoenn.
Errand boy, nice.
Not you, Scarlet. You fool. Pokemon Ruby Sapphire introduced Hoenn region. They could have just said Emerald as well instead of just Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire.
know what fucking game
An island with a more tropical climate than Kanto, the landscape is defined by its variety of weather conditions and abundant water routes, and its coastal cities in game. Legends have it that the island was shaped by the legendary Pokemon Kyogre before their battle. While the Hoenn region is beautiful and has richness, there isn't a lot that isn't present in a more interesting way in other places. Pokemon contests aren't unique to the region. They were before anything else did it. And many of the Pokemon introduced in the region abundant in other regions. Okay, here's what you think. 1. Going back to when Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire came out, a lot of their Pokemon were just in that one region. Like, I believe their entire Pokedex was just that region.
Fair enough. Oh, okay. Just gonna quickly absorb stuff because I'm needing food. I'm needing some help.
They've been like, oh, but they're available in other regions. Yeah,
Whoop.
no. And wow, Mage like what's the charm. It's not that confusing.
I am trying to grab this person. You know what? Just screw it. I'm gonna run now.
Oh, Kalos is number 7. Let's see how this is any better than fucking Hoenn. Based in northern France, Kalos was introduced in Europe. Feature that all restriction will go in the next generation of weapon Pokemon titles. You just mean Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Because those are the only 2 games that got remaked with Mega Evolution. Well, Ultra and Sun and Moon, they're not really remakes. But,
Are you being picky about remakes because you like those games?
it's not really a remake because it's more of like it's like it doesn't feel like a remake more than anything.
But it was already released before, and they've re-released it with new content. So I guess that's more of a remaster.
It's more of a remaster.
But nevertheless, it's still kind of regardless. Oh fuck!
It's weird. Like to me, it felt like they were just trying to continue a story. They were trying to add more they couldn't do in the original Sun and Moon. And that's why I'm just like, eh. The only ones really that added more with a Mega Evolution was a Mega Ruby and Sapphire. Because more Mega Evolutions. For several other Pokemon. Charles was gone, largely forgotten by the community. Pokemon that haven't been seen in other regions, unfortunately, College for stories set in it. We can only hope things that made the region good are revisited later in a later game. How is this better than Hoenn?
Oh crap! I still don't have my powers.
Oh, what?
Okay, so at the end of that boss mission, boss fight, Mercer got injected with something. And it is been blocking his power. It is apparently blocking most of his powers, and I did not realize that continued after the mission. So oh wait, maybe I can. I hope I can hijack this tank.
Kanto is rank 6.
Good, I can.
I feel like that's less was just made to piss people off. Without giving explanation. Why is this better than the last one? Well, Hoenn has more Pokemon in regular installments than Hitchman. Kalos doesn't. So wouldn't Kalos be worse? So you're saying, oh, Kalos had a story that was bad, or the story lacked, while you never brought anything up about Hoenn's story? So like, well, I hope Sword and Shield is not enforced. It probably is.
Wait, is this talking about best or worst?
Like, regions ranked.
Oh, okay.
So like, one's probably the best, eight's the worst.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, okay, let's talk about Kanto then. Too many what? Too How are you two?
Hello.
How's it going?
That's going well. How are you?
Fine.
How's your day been?
Not too bad. Better than yesterday.
Oh, what happened yesterday?
Oh, the machine broke on me yesterday.
Ah.
Not what I wanted, but cookie crumbles. But that's the way it happens.
Were you able to repair it, or?
No. Guy came along and tried all sorts of things, and then he just went, "Yeah, it's what you suggested." Did that, sorted him out. So it now works.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, it was at one point 3 wheels on his wagon.
Oh my.
And then did it the other way, and it was 3 wheels. It's supposed to go up one hour. It's it's a 4-wheel machine. And it's supposed to be able to have 4 wheels on the deck if one of them's risen, goes on the ramp or goes on the horizon. So all 4 wheels should be contacting the ground instead of 3.
Right. Yeah.
So it didn't work. It's sort of like the opposite wheel was spinning in the air, and I was supposed to do that. Fell down to where the limit switch, so that works. This is a good thing. Right, I'm going to go for a shower.
All right.
Full of work. Oven's nearly should be ready in about 5 minutes. Something like that, Ryan.
Okay. Okay, back to the. Oh wait, no, I had the wrong thing. There we go. For many, Kanto feels like home. It's selling for the original Red and Blue games, and you can visit it and go on itself and complete its game challenge after you complete the game is over. Pokemon are all friends, all creatures are family on the British family and nostalgia. While Kanto is the birthplace of customs and go and characterize movies and Pokemon franchise, it suffers from pet version of itself. While places like Hoenn and Kalos suffer from maze-like routes, they were not maze-like in any sense of the way, but okay. Kanto's straightforward path. Oh, they like straightforward stuff! That's why they said the other 2 games were bad. They like to go on a straight route. Bad seems managed confusing as it makes you navigate Turno's caves without a guide. I don't think you need a guide to get through a cave.
I mean, honestly, it kind of just becomes annoying, so I can sort of understand the need for a guide, but...
That's the only bad thing they said. That's it. So, how is this better than Hoenn and Unova? Not Unova, Kalos. Unova's next. Unova's number 5. It's gonna be another bad take, isn't it?
I mean, with you around, everything's gonna be a bad take. When you read stuff.
Wow, you're making it big, having a surprise guest appear on your set. Oh, that's my dog just keeps entering rooms and being annoying about it. It's like, oh my god, just leave. Unova was the first region in the Pokemon franchise not to be based on a location in Japan. Wow! Not in Japan! It's alright, that's just how it feels with this person. At the time, the largest region introduced Unova was based on New York City. You don't say!
Honestly, I think you're now just nitpicking.
No, it's fine. No, people know. and specifically New York State in general. Currently, it's the Tigers are the third largest region. What's the first and second?
Hell if I know.
Because maybe they'll be on later down the list, but I doubt they'll mention it. The landscape of universe is sparingly urban, but also contains vast areas of level, like the state it's based on. The region is pure and diverse, but makes exciting unique Pokemon that has the contrast the previous 4 games and the region really felt different in the story it told.
Off the record.
And its design and culture reflected that. Pokemon Black and White told a compelling story that served to isolate the region and ensure that it would not be forgotten or overlooked.
Do whatever is required.
Even if many of the things that made it unique have not really been
There's 2
seen
types
since.
of war America doesn't want
Like
to find
what?
itself in, Major.
What?
Nuclear, the
See,
other
they don't bring that up.
right here and now.
So how is this better than the other regions you've said? Because it's bigger? Okay.
Because America?
Because of the story? Yeah, you said Unova's story was bad. Not Unova, sorry. Kalos. Gallagher. Oh god, they put this in fucking 4th. It's all about fucking bias.
Of course, everything is a bit biased in some way, shape, or form.
Pokemon was the first mainline Pokemon. Oh, yeah. Which meant that they and the Galar region had high expectations to live up to.
No, I missed. Fuck.
The community is still divided whether or not they meet those expectations. I think the community still says it doesn't. It's not really that divided. The Galar region itself is based on the United Kingdom, taken by inspiration from Scotland. I didn't see anyone in kilts.
I mean, I can agree to that. I can understand that, considering
There was no bagpipe Pokemon, so how's it based in Scotland?
cold, mountainous. I would say dreary weather, but this is Pokemon. It's not going to be dreary weather unless you go to the snow areas or whatever.
Well, no, because it's basically the United Kingdom, but flipped upside down. Weirdly enough. So the snow area is at the bottom. Yeah.
I mean, okay, sorry. I got.
It's based on Scotland, which doesn't make sense.
I mean, Scotland is part of the United Kingdom so far,
But
so they're half right.
They're half right, but like, the Vermeer Pokemon designs culture. Again, no bagpipes.
Man, you look like shit.
Okay, at that point,
This might help.
at that point, it turns into stereotypes.
But they're watching someone for him. Okay,
Like just because Scotland is known for kilts and bagpipes doesn't mean you and I right now are not wearing kilts. Neither are we playing bagpipes. I'm pretty sure you complain about them sometimes.
Oh, I don't even complain when they can play the same fucking song over and
Right,
over
so
again.
I did
Because
some
that's all they
research
know.
on,
Is Scotland, the
Kaleido.
brave, like, oh my
Army
god,
count.
people in
July
Japan
21st, 1969,
literally use
managed to put
bagpipes
the map.
and like,
The official
for
word
bad
was an
apple.
anti-government gun nut standoff.
They're more
So
talented
killed a
than
bunch of
you.
people, and
I mean,
then
freaking, I'm not sure if the person was Scottish or not, but I remember seeing somebody else playing. I think it was Thunderstruck through Fire and Flames, and I think at one point his freaking bagpipe has a built-in flamethrower on it.
Yeah, that's cool. And it's like, also,
how could you possibly know that?
Sulkin, the guy that did the Final Fantasy 14 music,
See the things they've done.
Fuck are you talking
Cornelia
about?
he did,
I can
literally
understand
has
it all. I'm supposed
bagpipes.
to do these things.
And it's for dragons.
I can feel it.
Find Ragland. And ask him about McMullen.
Creating one of the most cohesive regions from a design standpoint, even as the landscape varies across scale. So no bad points. How does this make it better than others? Alola.
Feels like it's
The main, there was no gems. The unique take on the main narrative.
Parasite has rendered your powers useless, but your strength.
Island air and makes the entire
Okay.
region feel alive, independent of the other game in a good way. Not only that, but the location itself is beautiful and steadily improving graphics, and Nintendo consoles are on full display to explore. So,
It looked pretty.
it looked pretty. Okay, what's number one? Joel is number one.
Okay, what game was Johto again?
Joel is gold and silver.
Okay.
And gold and silver and crystal.
Okay.
I know it said platinum. Look at these Americanized weirdos wearing pants and no kilts and no consolation. Bring bagpipes themselves that English. What the hell?
How dare you?
Well, we all know the only song I would learn on bagpipes is
Kill Irony? What? Oh wait, no, this is something else. Never mind.
Kill Irony.
I'm not. I can't do that. I need to get this thing out of me.
Oh, is that the thing that's on your back?
Yes, it's the parasite that got injected. It's the thing that's causing me not be able to freaking do my stuff. Other than hop and run.
Okay.
And disguise.
Well, they're really supporting the Legends Arceus. The Center region has a unique place in the Pokemon franchise. Most players first vetted the region of Pokemon Diamond Pearl, with some recently with Brilliant. Why did they skip over Platinum? Okay, why did they do this?
I don't know.
They don't mention the third game in the series. That literally made Cynthia's fight harder.
I already said I won't deal with you people. My medical opinion's not for sale. I'm impressed. What is it you wanted?
They're like, oh yeah, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I'm like, oh my fucking lady, I would have found you and just be like, come on, there's other games in the series.
So pick a side.
Experience the beautiful mountain region in the traditional Pokemon format. Now the players have been able to explore Sinnoh in a semi-open world format set in a time where it's called Hisui, exploring its vast nature and its rich history.
Okay, the bodies from the
Brandon's
first
giving you
outbreak are
great
key.
approaches.
Blackwatch Spectres took them.
Sinnoh,
Find the
even though
Spectres,
you're
find the
logged
bodies. Maybe I can find some
into a
answers.
much older format. It's not good or bad then. Again, how does this make it better than the other? Johto Kanto's fertile twin, a region
she
to
is
concept things
growing.
of red and blue and explore the legends of the world about a scientific investigation with the exception of Golden Rod City. The towns of Johto are steeped in tradition, beautiful architecture, and wild nature. There are more Pokemon Legend games in our future. Johto would be a perfect setting. But Cyndaquil's already in Legends of Arceus with a new form. The already game in that series, motherfucker, Platinum is Gen 4. Yeah, third in Gen 4 goal. It's the third Gen 4 game. And she is missing out on that. The region connects with Kanto and Gold. Yes. Kanto also connected to it. So if you resident have get in the story set there is simple and effective, and the narration is straightforward without being boring. Oh, so you like something being straightforward without... Ugh. This boring person sounds like a boring person. It's without doubt the best region in the Pokemon franchise. Oh no, they've ranked all the fossil Pokemon. There's a fossil ranked as well.
Yep, and there goes the tank.
You say Dracovish is ranked last, but this Dracovish is actually in Ubers, in competitive. It's like really strong.
Honestly, I think this, like, the whole thing is genuinely just based on personal opinion, nothing objective.
How do you catch the attention of an officer?
Oh, but Whipple probably
You start killing all those
red
men.
eyes and like. Oh, they seem to put a bang to go. Why are you two fossil Pokemon? Yeah, they're like carrying them up.
Sending strike package to your vector. Stay clear of target zone, over.
It's a shame Caracosta looks grumpy, otherwise it would rank high.
Deployed. You may fire freely.
It doesn't look happy.
Red Crown to strike boss. Mission status dark. Return to base, over. Bring the package back to base.
Okay, there's no hard point about like Tyrant or Tyranno. The Pokemon that's a T-Rex.
Oh god.
Not much to say on these guys. You've got all the bad folks. What? Well, you can run them with charm by weapon. People don't use charm. I've never used charm. I don't people use it. Because you're always wrong. It's dumb though, it's like we're surprised and we're so fun surprised that you have a chance to use it in fact.
God damn it!
Yeah, but people will be picking the harder hitting moves for Tyrant with the high attack stat.
Bringing absorb. Hey, nice. Oh, fuck's sake. Probably not a good idea to be out in the open like this, but I need a tank.
Deploying strike package. Field units, relay coordinates, over.
What happened? What's going on? Is my barrel just non-existent? What? Okay, what the fuck is up? Okay. Absorb, consume. No! Yes! Oh, that was so close. Oh, for God's sake, I was way out of that range. Hi, Jack. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Objective complete, yay. Oh boy. Now I need to take this one. Oh god. Oh, thank goodness. I do not like the fact that you can get injured. Yeah, you like in a tank hijack, you can get freaking knocked out of it. You can still receive damage. Like, sure, when it comes to absorbing, as annoying as it is, I can kind of understand why you can get knocked out of the absorb animation. But god damn, I'm in a tank. Let's just take the tank take the damage, not me.
Thinking about it, if I made a top 10 villain list, I don't know how I would personally.
Oh, mission complete. Nice.
Because I know I probably just put Virgil at number 1. Like, this is not like to do with boss fights, just like how compelling of a villain they are.
Virgil? What?
It was perfect.
Okay, I need to confirm. Which Virgil are you talking about?
Genetic material I
Devil May
collected to
Cry
make a
3
weapon.
Virgil.
Okay, how is he compelling?
Just like an interesting character that wants power.
A weaponized cancer was eating me from the inside.
Like, he gains his power, but he just wants more power to be stronger.
Special kind of doctor I needed.
Ryan, that's not compelling. That's just generic villain trait.
But he does it better than so many other villains.
Well, yeah, but not because he just wants power.
He has power, he just wants more of it.
Yeah, so does many other villains, like Skeletor.
Skeletor. I'll give one thing. Skeletor is voiced by
Mark Hamill,
Mark
yeah.
Hamill, but he's in one of the worst series ever made.
Oh wow, nearly 50% of the population's infected.
I was like, oh, damn villain list, it's me. I'm the villain. I'm the list.
And I am still suffering. Why must I be stuck without my powers?
Although I probably put.
Wait, don't tell. Wait, hold on a second. No, this. Oh.
No, wait, no. I probably put Torres as number 1.
Who's Torres?
Oh, that'd be the pizza.
Oh.
Torres was like
We shall be back after these non-existent commercials.
Torres was a captain of a submarine in the war of Ocean in Ace Combat 7. Yeah, like, because he's like, oh, I think he's, I'm forgetting the line, but one of the lines is like, he just walked over my bedsheet, the crest line, she's like just like, what his dirty boots?
Right.
Implying Trigger, the pilot.
Ah, right. By the way, we're
But
back.
he's such a good villain because he's fucking insane.
By the way, we're back, everyone. Pizza break. So get something nice.
I can never, yeah, he's DLC, but that doesn't stop a villain from being downloadable content not being fun.
Oh yeah. I mean, hell, what was it?
Even Magzor says play the game and listen to him talk because he's fun. It's me, Captain Torres, and under the sea, the only thing I've had was anime.
I mean, yeah, when it comes to villains, downloadable content stuff, yeah. Yeah, just good villain.
Yeah, and he sinks half of his ship just so the railgun on that has more of a
elevation.
Like
it can,
yeah.
like
That's
it
an
aims
actual
higher or something.
yeah, that's an actual tactic. That is, I think, is being used by the by people before just to sink their ship, so they have more of a evolution. Yeah.
You know, as long as they can get the water out later.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'll be only pilots in half a ship.
Yeah. God, you know what we all, like you, me, and Ruby have to play? Sea of Thieves.
Mm-hmm.
I trust you or me to pilot. Well, probably not me at points because I'm not like... Oh, on my own, I've crashed my ship more than once. And caused damage to it, so I'm like, maybe you, maybe me.
I mean,
definitely not Ruby.
I mean, I've definitely... So, my extent when it comes to actually piloting any kind of ship is technically in space where the controls are responsive.
Mm-hmm.
Steering a ship, yeah, it takes time to turn. You can't make the moment unless you straight up ram the frickin' pull the frickin' anchor down. I'm probably gonna ram into rocks as well.
Yeah. The thing is, it's just like, oh hey, when you're on your own, you have to go check the map, make sure you're going the right way, then go back up and be like, yeah, I'm going the right way, and then go back down. Sure. I don't know who I would put at number 1 as being a bad villain. Like, just not an interesting character to watch. Probably Raven. From Ruby. Because she's not really a villain in a sense. She's more of an antagonist. Like,
why is she on the list?
Oh, not Raven, sorry. Cinder.
Oh, okay.
It's getting the two mixed up. Because she's just shit.
Hmm?
Like, she wants power, but she can't get power. She always wants to be at the top. Although I have been watching like a bunch of anime.
No. You?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Like, I've been watching the continuation of Kamen Rider W called Futu P.I.
Okay.
Where one of the dopants in that, it's called Road, where it's like, oh yeah, it takes a lot of energy to use, and it's probably turning the person into a cannibal. Because it's making them constantly hungry anytime they use it. Because it's burning away.
So, sort of like the Flash, but he's from the Flash, but Cannonbolt from Ben 10.
Yeah. They even show it eating someone. Like, just chewing on a hand. Like, eating a hand. It's like, oh, that's creepy as hell, but... Holy shit. The Kamen Rider series does get pretty dark.
Yeah, I can see.
Yes, more. Not more when the person is dead.
Is one of them enjoying themselves? And technically speaking, I think there was a case where there was two guys who, one had a vor fetish and one was a cannibal, and they both really enjoyed the idea of the whole vor basically. So they made an agreement. The guy that was into vor kills himself, and the cannibal eats him because the idea turned him on, like turned the guy who was into vor on. Then the police get involved apparently. Discover the dead body, arrest the cannibal, but they couldn't charge him with anything because cannibalism wasn't illegal where that was. It was the method of becoming a cannibal, as in like killing someone to eat them, that was illegal, not the actual eating the person. It was the murder. So the cannibal freaking went away. It got released.
Surprised he didn't turn into a Wendigo. Because that's what happens to cannibals. I'm sure that's correct.
I mean,
might not be.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot more, but technically speaking, theoretically, it's like one of those things where the human mind will act, like, scientifically speaking, nothing to do with like tradition, mythology, or whatever, and mysticism and whatnot. That the human mind does a lot to try and protect its sanity, even outright trying to distance itself from its actions, saying that the person's not in control of themselves, they've turned into a monster. All in an attempt to justify that, no, I as a person didn't do it. It was me not in control of me that did it.
Mhm.
Mm. Yeah.
Although it hasn't been seen in the anime yet, except the opening, they did spoil like some of the new dual pants. One of them being Brachiosaurus.
I'm sorry, a new what?
Dual pant. That's what they're called. That's what the villains are called. The people that have Gaia memories, they're basically they look like
They're eco-terrorists.
And no.
I mean, the
Gaia memories are basically they look like USBs. That's what they look like.
Gaia memory.
It's because
USB.
Yeah.
Frickin' turns into a frickin' dinosaur.
Because they're sticking it into their body.
Mm-hmm.
They're pushing it in, and it's turning them into dual pants, which is giving the power of that memory to them.
Okay. Okay, that makes a bit. Okay, now that explains it a little bit more. Japan is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Instant response. Uh-huh.
Well, have you seen like some of the Super Sentai series?
I mean, what was going through my mind is like Japan right now is kind of like back in it's like their creativity and outgoingness about things and their exaggeration on it is kind of like how the rest of the world was back in the 1800s when everything had cocaine in it. Like Coca-Cola.
Like one of my favorite current manga that's being updated is Advice from a Yankee.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. Where it's basically don't judge a book by its cover.
Mm-hmm.
Where the main character is a Yankee that gives out good advice to people.
Uh-huh.
And then there's an anime that I've been watching known as The Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. That's actually really good.
I think you briefly mentioned this.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting about?
Well, it's about like one of the people in the main family that the story is based on gets asked by the leader to look after his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like talking to her and everything, and spending time with her.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of the characters said, the more time you spend with her, it's more a part of the world she's becoming. You're becoming a part of hers, and the more of the world she's of yours, she's becoming a part of.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really sweet because the guy goes, oh yeah, no, I get called. I normally never get called nice when the little miss calls him like, oh yeah, you're a nice person. To him, who normally gets called a demon, because he goes around beating people.
Mm-hmm.
But he's more softened because other characters bring this up. It's like, oh yeah, you've softened up more recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of the bosses that we meet goes, oh yeah, no, you would be dead where you stand right now. He would have just killed you. But it looks like he softened up because he's looking after the little miss.
Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Right. Anything else?
Also, he's like friends with someone who's very effeminate for being a man. Who likes going after guys. They're a great character because they're just funny to watch.
Mm-hmm.
The show's actually really fun because it's kind of really chill at times, But when the Yakuza moment comes up, it's like, yeah, you know it's gonna be like something like this. Where the Little Miss was like, oh, we're using the kitchen, so there's no food going to get prepared because the Little Miss wanted to make some cake for the guy that's looking after her, and his favorite is chocolate, so she was making chocolate cake for him. And then, well, the father's like, yeah, just ask this place to, like, so we can order out while they're busy in the kitchen. One other family was, two people in another family were causing problems, so he's like, yeah, no, I'm, okay, there's a problem, but the phone call sounded weird, so he, the main character went off to head there and dealt with the problem by beating up the other two people.
Fair enough.
Like, he literally grabbed him, it's like, oh, finish up your drink, and started pouring it down his throat. He was basically waterboarding him with alcohol.
Right.
And then he beat them both up and asked one of the people under him, yeah, just take a hole and put them in it. But, like, don't suffocate them. Like, like, bury their bodies but not their heads. That's what they did. It's just a great scene. It's just funny.
Sounds like you're enjoying it.
Yeah. Because when he gets back, the Little Miss goes up to him and is like, oh, I made your cake. Don't, but I put extra chocolate chips in yours. Don't tell anyone. And she does that whole finger shoes thing at him. Like, really cute. I'm like, oh my god. Like, it gives off older brother yet little sister vibes.
I would imagine.
And it's good.
Nice. Oh, pizza's so good.
The manga is different because in the anime they show off that the mom was in a incident where she got hit by a car and now she's in a coma. And there was an episode where she was like, oh, I don't want to go see my mom because she never, like, talks to me or anything. It's because I don't think she understands she's still sleeping and she's in a coma. And, like, the main character just goes up and tells her a story. It's like, oh, yeah, no, your mom and dad are perfect, like, perfect care for each other. God didn't like that, so he decided to put a curse on her, making her fall asleep. But she's fighting that curse.
That is adorable, and oh god, that's going to lead to a lot of misunderstandings.
And it's like, but it would help if you go and be with her so she can, like, see you, so you can see her and help her fight that curse. Because she does love you and everything. It's like, that's, it's like super sweet, because she brings up, oh, what was your mom like? And he was like, oh, she was very caring. And when it was coming up for the young Mrs. birthday, we see a flashback of his mom just making him omelets, saying, oh, sorry, I can't get you a lot anything. But he was like, no, I don't mind, I just like you spending time and having omelets with your mom. Which is also super nice, because it's like, he went and tried to learn how to cook to do that. Not the best, because he cut his finger. It's like, oh yeah, make sure you don't cut your finger. First thing he does is cut his finger. And his body, like, doesn't even panic about it, because he's a Yakuza. So he's like, oh, it's like, basically, the other character was with him is the little lady's aunt, who just helps look after the family and everything, like, cook some lunch and everything. And it's just fun with that.
Alrighty then, I shall be back. I'm just going to put the plate away. Entertain the audience if they're still there.
I think I'll save you.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing about Entertain the audience, he says. All three of them. Yes, hey, Cameron.
I have returned with brownies.
Oh, that's good. They brought. Like, I was just looking at Twitter, and the first thing I saw was like, not about the bad remakes rebooks like Saints Row. The new Destroy All Humans 2 remake has this at the start, and then gives you as much as big boobied Russian as you can handle. I see nothing that makes me not want to give these guys my money. So it says, humans of planet Earth be advised. While their visual experience has been upgraded, the content and historical record of the original invasion of the Furons, I think that's how you say it, Furons?
I don't know.
Remains a near identical clone. The Furon linguistic and culture experience remains unaltered. The story, words, and images contained within may be shocking to the modern human brain. And then they just show that character, the Russian.
Mm. I guess the Russian booba.
Yeah. Where, like, one of the characters is voiced by Vader Zim that just goes, "Oh, our fair lady, I mean, maybe you can go wake her up with a kiss." And, like, one of the ads I saw, I was like, oh my god, that's so dumb. But I was like, oh, that's good. The game seems fun because it's got Vader Zim's voice actor in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the main character, I played the first one. I enjoyed it. I never knew there was a sequel.
Jesus Christ, I got a lot more.
I didn't realize there was a sequel to Destroy All Humans.
Cool. I can buy maybe one of these things. You know, actually, anything else? Increase the speed. Okay, that's cool.
Okay, good for you, Melody, but I don't think anyone cares.
Oh my god! Use your disguise to accuse another of being hostile.
Oh my god! It feels like that one character in one of the Dragon Ball fighting games. Wait, he'll point up in there and go, "Oh my god, it's Frieza."
That sounds like a Hercules thing.
No, it's one of Frieza's men. Like what? Like I think Apple.
Oh right, yeah. I can see it being one of Frieza's men.
And the thing is, you can do that to Frieza himself. So it's like there's a video of that where Frieza lurks behind him. I think I can find that.
Just the idea of Frieza being told by one of his own men of, "Look behind you, Frieza!" It's like, what? Wait a second, I'm Frieza! He got bamboozled by himself.
Found it.
Oh. Oh, it's Kui, I think.
Oh, Kui? I love that!
Oh my god.
What happens if behind him? It was just cooler. Break him, Frieza, break him! Oh, you already know.
I mean, at that point, that should have been like a small reference, like, that Kui, for Frieza specifically, will only say, like, Lord Cooler! It's like, what?
Yeah, that
or maybe King Cold.
King Cold, yeah.
Like, just a little bit of detail to, like,
I wonder how the Frieza race works. Like, is there any female Frieza race?
I have absolutely no idea. It's like one of those things where Akira Toriyama never just didn't think about it. Like the fact that there is no official name for Frieza's race, they're just called Frieza's race. In like Dragon Ball's universe.
Cooler's probably mad about that.
Yep.
Well, King Cold's just like, my little princess.
Mm.
Oh god, it hurts!
The parasite. Oh no!
Parasite the
Now
maximum.
you carry the infection. We might be using you to produce an antivirus. If we learn what it's doing,
Why is this doctor helping?
help your biology.
I don't know, actually. This is the only time Mercer has actually asked someone who's actually decided to help and isn't trying to kill him, probably.
I'm not gonna kill you. You seem like a good man, Dr. Ragland.
Probably because he knows that if he kills his doctor, he's gonna be screwed. Wait, should I have... Is there like people here? What's the objective? Get the morgue and locate and hijack a tank. I see. Over to here I go.
Something just caught my eye.
Dave, Gerhide, point man. Anyone seeing that? Make sure it's not there before it's there.
Yeah, think about it, like, I know in,
Oh.
Rising Revengeance, you need to know how to parry. You either know how to parry, or you learn how to parry in Monsoon's fight.
I mean, oh. I don't see how hard it is to learn how to parry. It was alright, honestly.
Some people complain about it. It's like, why do I need to know how to parry? And then it comes up to Monsoon's fight, where you have to know how to parry.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can go throughout the game without parrying, but Monsoon's fight, no.
Yeah. What was the controls to stealth absorb? I know that was something. Stealth consume. Behind a human, hold R1 and then circle.
Oh, the parasite being removed?
No, that's because I'm in a disguise. Okay, that didn't... I was holding L1. My mistake.
I'm just a soldier.
Nope. That ruse has been quickly removed.
It's me.
Ah, good, a tank. I needed that.
Oh, good, it's me, Alex Mercer. You're stealing your tank.
Yep. Don't mind me.
And then crash into a tree.
And have it explode.
Everyone knows. Tanks are weak against
You know, it just occurred to me. I think I was meant to take an APC, not a tank.
Package on Vector Able. Watch for their arrival on your 6, field team.
Command is authorizing strike. Beginning my orbit of target area C10. Roger that. We see your mark. Closing.
Well. Time to go find what I was actually looking for. Get samples from the Penn Station corpse. Hijack. Locate and hijack. What? I did. Okay. I guess I was supposed to escape with it?
package back in.
Dig it out. It's here somewhere.
A Grandman Universe movie as well as a new Grand Zai's project, both of which were revealed today and will become coming in 2020. And any YouTuber say Mecha is dead. Have you watched SS Gridman?
Nope.
It's actually really good. I need a like finish it and CCC. It's like their continuation.
Right.
Where there's literally something with a toy T-Rex that turns into a meg.
Fair enough. And you said tanks were weak to trees.
Well, apparently the one you were driving exploded into a tree.
Well, no, it didn't explode into a tree. It's that I crashed into one, and then I decided, fuck this, and got out.
The Penn Station bodies are in a base in Harlem. Let's go. If you can get me a
Bless
couple
you.
of minutes with those corpses, I think I can get what you need.
I just love how casually this tank goes through things. I ram into a truck and it just casually explodes.
Yep. I just read this. Everybody gets frustrated by this first time. Then you have to replay the whole area. Cat chase you go first cast silence on the dude to the left dressed like a tester. Otherwise you would just keep killing the Pope. Don't waste mana on the big wall, as it takes no damage until phase 2. And this is the image.
Alright then.
I was like, I'm sorry if this is a normal. The Pope's teams in front of That's a boss.
Yeah. Put in put on Reddit, put on r/boss fights.
I'm gonna post our characters.
That works too.
The whole tweet is on. I don't get why you would say that about a pancake, but
What, that a pancake's fuckable?
how did you guess that? How did you guess that? That was the fucking thing that I was saying. I read. I was like, how the fuck did you guess that?
What is that?
Just ignore it. I'll deal with it.
I think purely because of just how I've been in the I've apparently been on the internet long enough just to be like, oh yeah, that's totally what somebody talked about when it comes to pancakes.
I actually want to see the oh my god, that's the fucking second comment they made. You want me to read it?
Sure.
A lot of confusion on this post, so let me clarify. I'm not talking about eating the pancakes, I'm talking about having sex with them. Then, hope that helps.
Why not? Boom!
And that's an image someone posted. This is the cat. It's Nico from One Shot who likes pancakes. Ethan, are you still eating? No.
Technically yes, but it's now moved on from pizza.
Hijack attack. There's a tag.
Hold on, can I? I'm able to punch. Oh no, I have to be careful if I'm punching people near the thing.
What are you supposed to do?
I'm protecting the glass. Oh, fuck!
Why are you protecting that?
Because there's a guy who might be able to cure me of my, parasite. Yeah, sure. Talk about, continue looking at fuckable pancakes. Because that's a normal thing Ryan looks at.
No, it's not. Okay. It's okay, this is not like a
It is. It was at this moment Ryan realized he had just lied to his friend about the pancakes.
No, because people like they're not putting in this bread is just like derailed. Oh, Tom Fox and Pirates of the Dark Code Sputnik.
That's nice.
We gotta go. Yeah, wanna know what Tom's dog's called?
Sure what? No, Vic!
There's no just left sniper. Either why would you do this? To for a camera and
Just to fuck with him.
for a camera. Okay, what's this video?
What is it?
The fucking right roll.
Cool.
Ethan. It's a fucking wreck roll.
That's an interesting one to say the least.
Right, there's a switch.
So I'm leaving you here, Raglan.
Okay, I want to see this on also. I think I've seen it. Like this dead grabber.
Uh-oh. No, 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 I'm so close! No! Oh! God damn it.
They're coming!
Alright.
I don't get why that's getting.
Because it's just so unorthodox, it's kind of just out there.
No, I think the word like anytime someone says kill, it gets me.
Move it, Raglan.
So that's one thing I could never do is watch One Piece. just too long.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure like even the fan base hasn't caught up with the amount of One Piece.
For manga, it would be easier, but it's like... I'd probably take breaks.
Oh yeah.
Jesus! Get these things away from me!
Yeah, this is fine. It's just the image of Whipper in the water. That's a good one, though.
Help me! Raglan! Move! We gotta go!
Oh crap, I need one of those rockets. There's a rocket. Come on, I know there was some around. There was one.
Jesus! Get these things away
I
from
think if I
me!
looked it down, bro.
Stop them!
Probably be posted.
Move your ass, or I'm leaving you here, Raglan. Help! They're over here! Help!
Oh, I found it.
Get these things away from me!
Huh.
Stop them!
What was that one doing?
What the dog doing?
Help!
Oh fuck no. Just grab a gun.
Can you not use purple mass? I don't think he can because it's like stopping his abilities from
Yeah. I mean, I'll test it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it's... Oh wait, no. No, you could do
Let's
it.
get out of here!
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, kill all the remaining infected. Okay. Well, okay, it wasn't to the scale of like the actual thing though, but regardless.
If it's stealth, it's just...
Oh. Crap.
Yeah, I found that image. I can't remember it's... Huh. It's actually really good. I just don't know when to post it. Or one of them.
Oh god, come on, please tell me there's no more. Oh, finally. Nope, they still keep coming.
Actual.
Yep. Finally. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought that was, you were talking about what I was doing.
Shoot target opponent 17 times in the chest. He negated my reveal and riches, so he negated his lungs.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, Ethan. Where should I close the image?
Eye horny.
Because it's kind of cool looking as well. With the wall and
Yeah, but you could definitely jerk it to that.
That's all nice. He has a very cool ring. Like you kick your ass.
Oh, so she's Magnus's type. Not gonna lie, I still can't believe, and I wholeheartedly do not regret saying, as Magnus, huh, maybe I just like women who can kick my ass. In front of two women who can canonically have kicked his ass. Oh man.
Yeah, I just looked at that burger at the time again. Oh, it's on other echo in this region. I'm sure it's not. Because it didn't feel it. No, because I'm sure. No, I have seen that image before. I just forgot to post it. There have been times when I forgot to grab it.
Why did you target whatever that was? Why are you doing tank? Also, where is this thing? Ah. Oh, wait a minute.
Look at that typical rope on the ground. See, enough hentai to know where this is going. Sister, there's tentacles for running from the ground. I've seen enough hentai to think where this is going.
Come back in a few hours. I'll have an analysis going.
What? Close the door.
I don't want to lose my anal virginity.
I don't think you're gonna lose your, but bro, I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's gonna fuck me! Of course it will!
Oh, ass fuck. Oh, ass fuck you. Everyone.
This is an equal opportunist ass fucker!
Just like my villain. Just like my favorite villain, Emperor Zurg.
We need a host.
He's an evil opportunist slaver.
This host will produce antibodies.
I'm not wrong
These
about
antibodies
that.
are vital for your restoration.
Because of that image.
Take this syringe, locate the correct hunter by genetic type, and inject it. If you inject it and consume it, it should cure you.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
We made a cure for the cure. So we're gonna kill the cure.
This aircraft has a DNA sensor array. I can reconfigure it to find the hunter I need.
Oh fuck, I thought I was somewhere safe. Not the smartest decision on my part. Hey! Oh, I might have just skipped the movie though. Oh fuck, oh well.
God, I keep forgetting Azure Lane is a game about boat girls, and the love like the art that they've got artists to draw is very horny.
Acknowledge last transmission.
Of course you're looking up porn.
I'm not.
Don't lie.
No, like the loading screens for Azure Lane. They're like, some of them are actually really cute, when like a couple of characters like baking something.
Ghost Eye requesting clearance to begin target sweep, Red Crown.
Also like the chibi sprites for them in Azure Lane.
Right.
It's cute.
Hmm.
Also, I believe like all the ships are all the characters are based on ships from history.
Oh, more than likely.
Like, Bismarck was a ship, I think.
Yeah. That was an extremely dangerous ship, actually.
I can see why.
Yeah, it had like just a bunch of guns.
But some ships were meant to like fight at distance. I think.
Hmm. Oh, okay, I have to manually aim at that one.
Like, I'm sure, I think there was a ship known as the Prince of Wales as well.
Yeah, I believe so.
Eugene?
Probably, yeah.
Collective.
Yeah, I'm just going off the names from
Hey, I can fly this thing.
Azure Lane.
Azure Lane, yeah.
Fair enough.
Azure Lane actually has in a helicopter. I can't pilot. Crash his helicopter. Says I don't know how to fly a helicopter.
I literally just learned it right now.
I'm gonna find a hut and inject them with the cure.
No, I have to find an infected water tower.
That's no one's shooting at me.
No, because they think I'm on their side.
Oh, that is.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to figure out what am I supposed to do. Scan the infected water tower for the wired. There you go. Now it's doing it. Nope. Okay. Oh, wait. Inject the parasite into the hunter. So I think, yeah, I gotta hold. Oh, fuck! Mm-hmm. Got it.
Man, I hope this works.
Enter. Hopefully I don't fail the mission because of this. Just gotta remain close to let the antibodies build up. That is my objective, right? A lot of hunters, stay with the hunter, yep. Oh, I actually have to be mindful about the rotor blades. Where they're hitting, yeah. Wow. I actually took damage because of that.
Oh, you have to be careful with it. Right?
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yep.
It actually does make sense because I well, I
Yeah, I know, but it's the fact that usually games just ignore that detail and they just clip through, but this game doesn't. That's actually nice. Oh fuck! Ooh.
Oh, apparently Splatoon. Australia is gone.
I'm needing some help. Good enough. Huzzah, I absorbed it, and hopefully this works. Oh, I've gotten an armored form.
Oh. Oh, that's cool looking. Oh, that's cool looking.
Oh, I have the blade armor now, I think.
Oh my god, that is fucking cool.
Mission complete.
I'm now edgy.
Okay, and yep, armor, shield, yep. Oh, whoop, okay. Armor power reduces all damage taken when the compromise of juice reduces mobility. You can't glide, parkour, or dive roll when this power is active. Ooh.
Sis, I have armor.
Maximum armor.
Maximum armor. What do you mean? Turns on armor.
Oh. That's what you mean.
I'm now more a monster than person. And I feel good.
Ooh, more health from absorption. That is definitely something I'm going to take.
I feel more stronger. I thought I was making
So many things.
I thought I was making him dumb.
I mean, it kind of is, but now he's also become super strong. He's training intelligence for strength. He's dumped all of his stats into strength. He has 3 intelligence. He's technically smart enough to be sentient, but at the same time, he is absolutely killer.
Helicopter girl, brr.
Helicopter go brrr.
My favorite weapon is the helicopter.
Yes, the him in a chopper.
It is a no, but I didn't know the zombie before he's like so smart.
Oh my god, that would be surprising. That somehow armor mode gives him intelligence, but he's just naturally stupid.
Armor mode activate. Hello. It is me, Alex Bartha.
Your brother.
I apologize. Most of it. It is because of the virus.
I do not know how long I will have this intelligence for, so I must make it quick. And by the time he says he's back to dumb at Mercer. I don't like having a second personality. Oh no, he's dumb again. It's bad for my mental health. Oh god, this is gonna be a difficult one. I mean, it's doable, but my god. Especially since half the time I'm pretty sure they're ramming into me.
Well, I did. What is it? I just from here.
Yeah, actually, yeah, those are basically the drones from Metal Gear.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing, it's just, that's weird to see.
Mercer, target onto other people. Mercer! Mercer! Damn it! I only got silver. 65. Okay, this is absolutely doable. It's just very fucking difficult. Or more accurately, annoying. Nope, I think I went too high. Okay, this minigame isn't that bad. I just sucked at it the first time around. I was like trying to be quick, but I was just being dumb. Yeah, I've got this.
Oh yeah, I forgot like Azure Lane has a game on the PlayStation as well.
Cool, okay. Event complete, got gold, baby.
I can play it.
Okay. Like I said before, once this game is done, the next game is entirely your decision. Like, I will not force you, I will not make suggestions, it is your game, your decision. I just love how these people casually see Mercer just casually hop up to them, and are just like, eh, that's normal.
No, that's normal. Fuck you, Baltimore. That's not normal.
Oh, wait, oh, fuck, no, fuck, Mercer, why have you done this to me? Mercer, why have you betrayed me like this? You were the chosen one. You were supposed to help me get around the city, not fuck me over.
Watch your language. That's what Karen would say. That's me, that's swearing.
Wanker.
Fuck.
Shithead. Bastard.
Asshole.
Wankershim. And Potlot.
We have confirmation from sniffer stations up and down the island. The strain of this
Take the L.
What kind of spread are we talking?
Take the L.
What L? If anything, I'm the one who's given more. I think you've lost, Ryan. You should take the L.
Dies over.
As you should.
Gets criticized the ones that dies.
Yep.
You muppet. Cameron's going. No, Cameron. You're a
Cameron, such language! I can't believe it.
Just going around. Curse and slang words now.
Well, yeah, that's what swears are.
I really want to fluoride like slurs as well, but I think that's too much.
Americans fat.
That's not a slur. That's an insult.
What's the difference?
A slur is something you should not say.
Cracker.
That's not a slur either.
Well, it is when you refer to white people. Crackers are white!
Send in the captain.
No, all crackers are.
What, you saying they're not all created equally?
Well, the ones from China, right? Oh god, that's not so funny. No, like, the actual Chinese crackers are like pure white. I'm making it.
Yep.
Either was the one that brought them were crackers. It's like, no, all crackers are.
Yeah.
Because there are rice crackers, which are pure made from rice.
And then there's Rice Krispies.
And then there's just rice. But not all rice is white either.
Not all rice created equally, I see.
Because there's brown rice as well.
Yes. The minority of rice.
Oh god, Ethan, no!
Oh my god, Ethan, yes. Yes.
God, unless you haven't said something as bad as someone else, I don't do.
Nincompoop.
No. I remember a friend of mine being like,
Captain, the general
oh yeah,
waits
like,
1 minute course.
they, like, didn't think Asians were a thing. I was like, oh, you mean the Chinese? Ah, you mean white people? I was like,
But why are they here?
I was like, what the fuck?
Do they serve? All I know.
Because he didn't realize, like, they're called Asians, and it's like, they're just white people. Like, they're like us, we're white, they're white. And like, no, they're Asian. It's not a thing. Like, it sure is, look it up. Because remember, South Asia is a thing. It's like, what about North? What? So if they're called, so are people from the South Asia called South Asians? Then what about West Asians and East Asians and North Asians?
Arabs, Mongolians, and Indians.
Yeah. It's not about the Japanese and Chinese, but or Koreans.
I mean, remember,
Well,
it like
Koreans.
India is considered a subcontinent.
Yeah.
It's that fucking big.
They're a subcontinent.
Yeah.
They're subhuman, man.
Oh! Ryan with the racism. Oh my god, somebody cancel him on Twitter.
I'm joking.
Does that matter? Twitter don't care. Many
Well, you
enemies.
said they were subcontinent. At least they're not. Oh, that just means they're all submissive as well. That's why. I went from subhuman because I'm thinking of the subhuman part.
Devil May Cry 5, Dante's theme.
Oh my god. They're a subcontinent. They're most like subhuman. Sub. Right, stop.
You're only making this worse for yourself.
Now what would be a dog?
Australia.
Ah, so when Australia's a dog.
I mean, have you seen what they're like?
Well, the only thing they fear is the emus.
Well, that's different.
That's the emus are the more dogs than the Australians.
Yeah. Like, every Dom is a sub to someone.
And they were both dogs.
Well,
Look at it.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. That what didn't you like post an image of when two subs are together, and then
Two subs and 2 dogs.
yeah, and the switches look like the only ones to have been enjoying themselves.
Two subs and
Yeah, and the Doms are just having a freaking wrestling match.
God, it's so what's your view subs top? Time to stop. No, it's not happening. I will talk about the subway. What toppings go on? No, I need to continue watching this. Like, I'm on the second season and I've only watched one episode.
Oh no, wireless battery is low.
Oh well. They're bad for that. They're bad for the controller. It actually lasts longer. Like, I just warned you. Oh, battery can last like about I've never timed it, but I feel like it lasts for about 5 hours or more before it dies. I'm like, I was like, that is faster like than the Switch being like battery low, and then it gets to like, it's like, oh, it's 20%, then it gets down to like 10%, it's like battery low, and then gets to like lower, it's like battery almost drained, nearly in sleep mode if you don't charge. It's like a 1%, is like, how the fuck did that happen? I do that because I just take my Switch out of hat into handheld when I'm playing something fun for the other.
I got a new move. Why isn't it? How do I work? How do I activate it? From wall run triangle. Okay. So I don't jump, I just... Okay, that's kind of interesting. And the other move I got? Body surf. Hold black. Hold that on human. In air, hold square. Oh! Oh, nice. That is nice. That is definitely nice. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's do this thing then.
I wonder how long we have.
I don't know. Considering half of New York / Manhattan / wherever the fuck this is infected.
And I think the birds are also infected.
Yeah. Which is why it can spread, I guess. Well, that and Mercer later in the game series.
It's like bird. It's like anything that can carry disease.
Well, as long as it has as long as the virus itself has the capability to spread to other things, like there's plenty of viruses in the world. It's just that not all of them can infect humans.
Like the zombie.
Yeah, the cordyceps. Destroy the
It
hive.
can only affect spiders and ants.
Yeah, it can only infect like some insects.
God, I used to have a fear of zombies when I was a kid. Now I just look at phobia. It's like, if it can't kill you, why be afraid of it?
Well, the thing is that that's what a phobia is. It's an irrational fear. Like, there is no reason why a person is afraid of it. They just are.
Like, I don't make fun of people being afraid of the spiders, because some spiders can't.
Oh, absolutely. But like I said, phobia is just you're irrationally afraid of it. There is no rhyme or reason. And there, sometimes it's because you attribute the phobia to something in your past. But sometimes you're just afraid of it just from a concept alone. Like, some people just find clowns freaky, even though...
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Well, that was because of the movie.
Yeah, and some people develop phobia because of that. And some people just found them naturally creepy. Like, it's just a random person, like the stereotypical clown makeup and being white-faced and just bright red nose, wigs, trying to make you laugh with varying degrees of success. It just does not seem natural. It just does not want to work.
And then there's the Joker.
Well, yeah, and then there's stuff like that, where people just casually are murder psychopaths.
So I wonder if anyone's just scared of clowns because of it.
Wait, what's my objective? Destroy the marked hive. I did, didn't I? No, I destroyed the wrong one!
Oh my god, that's actually kind of cute.
Okay.
It's Superman and Goku's form.
Oh, yeah. Not only that, but I think that's like an older Superman.
Yeah, and they look like best buddies as well.
Hmm.
That's the thing, Goku, I don't think Goku and Superman would
Yeah, like...
good at that.
like well, yeah, not to the death, obviously. Like, Goku would want to fight Superman because strong guy, and Superman honestly probably would have zero reason unless he thinks that Goku is too much of a threat. Considering, to be fair, wasn't that the reason why the Universal Tournament arc happened? Because Goku just wanted to fight strong people. So you could say that, in a sense, Superman would have a reason to not be happy with Goku and consider him a decent of enough threat to be mindful about.
But I think it was because they didn't enter the tournament. The universe might be destroyed.
Yeah, that too.
But then Goku fixed everything by asking for all the universes to be brought back.
It wasn't even Goku. It was 17 that won. Mainly because he was the last one to remain, because Frieza, Goku, and Jiren got knocked out, or fell out of the ring.
Yeah. And I think that was Goku's wish anyway.
Probably.
It was just 17 just being like, oh yeah, no, I'm friend. Goku's my friend.
I mean, it was just a smarter, like, honestly, like, they only got involved because frickin' gods decided, we're bored, and let's watch a tournament. And the losers just die.
We're like ranking everyone. Hey, we can do this again! No, do not. Don't.
Stop!
Apparently in the manga, Frieza has a new form.
Oh my.
Frieza Black.
Of course. We got gold Frieza, and now we have black Frieza.
Now that video of Broly go, it's something weird about this. But wait, boss battle. Flash!
And it's just like, I'm gonna say the N word. It's like, that's not your word! Stop him!
That's not your word! And someone edited that video. Man, how like saying that? As the first came out, it was like, Broly! Reloading! Yeah, man. Have you ever seen that clip? And that made me laugh because it was just something unexpected to hear from Frieza.
You wanna know what was super unexpected to hear from Trunks? They're like, wait, don't shoot! He's not black!
Why are we fighting? Because you're black.
Or the frickin' ghost stories where it's like, it's not because you're a cat, it's because you're black.
It's not because you're a rabbit. Whatever word between us, it's not because you're a rabbit, it's because you're black.
Oh, it was a rabbit! Okay.
But they somehow still had kids. Yeah, and I knew the episode apparently they had, like, there were baby bunny rabbits, and the teacher's like, oh, look at these kids this character has. I was like, what the fuck?
Evidently, it don't matter if he was black.
Me and this family. Yeah, so, from your... This does like to happen. Yes. Bro, Ghost Stories was wild.
Oh yeah, I think the reason why it was so, the dub was so out there was because I think the expectation was that it was not going to do well, so the actors and people just kind of did whatever the fuck they want. They would purposely enter early just to edit the script, just to create more and more crazy fucking lines.
I think it was because the sub didn't do well at all. And they were just like, okay, well, I think the people, the career of it was like, hey, can you guys can just write it yourself? Then like that, it's probably like good. And basically, that's why Ghost Stories is the first ever abridged.
Yeah, officially licensed, abridged.
Yeah. And it's still, like, it still holds up to this day.
Just how absurd it is.
Oh, I know someone's gonna be like,
Oh crap, come on.
Shouldn't anime be like that anyway? No. Because when the English people change things in the script,
Okay, I just gotta survive.
Yeah.
No, fuck off! Fuck off, helicopters! You won't get me him in a chopper!
You won't get me, Arnold! Get him!
Get to the chopper. No! Put the cookie down. No!
Put the cookie in my mouth.
And next. I mean, I'm pretty sure in like Kindergarten Cop, that's where the line "Put the cookie down." No, it's from. Yeah, shut up. Oh man.
God, anything to do with like driving is great.
Yeah.
Except Expendables, really. Expendables 1 was good, but Expendables like 2 was fine and the 3 wasn't.
Oh, what the? I just heard a loud beep. Okay then. No, that was not from my phone. That was from the headphones. No, this sounded more like a PlayStation thing. It was weird. It was like a bloop whoop. I know. It's weird because there was no notification either.
But I just have like Azure Gunvolt but struggle to do because continue pretty hard. That's a good. Oh yeah, Ethan, did you have something to say about Ranger Fate?
No, I've been meaning to. I'm sorry.
Like, it's an Aggie thing through and through.
And I shall believe you.
Like, I said it to Gold Ruby, and Gold's like, oh yeah, no offense, or sing it to Ruby, and I did. Well, I did beforehand. And it's like, Gold's like, oh, sadly we can't play it. This is what words. And I did try to find like an experimental version, and I couldn't, there wasn't, and it's like, I really do want to play it for her though.
I mean, I guess in like a major story moment, we could play it for a little bit, then switch back to like the regular battle music, just to emphasize, you know.
Maybe when she gets the world.
Zavaldo. Oh, you want to know something crazy? Is that assumably once Aerith like upgrades the freaking hairpins, that she could theoretically just Zawaldo.
But can she do it twice?
I don't know. That's the thing. I need to like.
Because if she's able to do it twice, then she's not doing the world anymore. She's doing what Sakura from October can do, where she can stop time, and then stop time on top of that.
War raid. Okay. Fight as a military ally, maintain military disguise. Use only the weapons provided. Oh boy.
Gun control.
Oh, and there's the big dudes. Yep. Oh, wait. Oh, the good news is I have the grenade launcher, infinite ammo. That does some damage, but the thing is I can't utilize it because they're so close. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, then you can play with more. People are thinking Bloodborne's get PS5 remake because it's getting released. That would be interesting, but I doubt it. What? 9 defeats Horus. Motorcycle Tetsuko Tanaka outspeeds Racehorse 250 dash.
Impressive.
Can you actually do that?
Apparently so. Oh, fuck, where did you come from? Hey!
Are they going to have child bumping into table again?
God damn it, I was 5 seconds off. I need to do that faster.
I wonder if they're going to have child bumping into table again. Tell me that game not scary.
I don't know. Maybe. Nope, stop logging on to that. Yeah, there you go. For fuck's sake. God damn it. Nope. Yep, there you go. Yep, I've got this. Booyah, baby. Wow. Whew. Yeah, baby. Yep.
Good God.
Yeah. Any more? Yeah, there's that. Let's mark that. Upgrades. Any upgrades I can buy right now? Air Stomp? Why not? Cause fuck it. Let's see. Don't care. Grapple Slam? Nah. Palm Strike? Clears enemies in your path at the directional. Its force attack allows critical pain devastator. Okay. Circle and square. Okay, that's an interesting one. Yeah, why not? Hair combo. Bash. Okay. Survivability. What was this one? Max health boost. Jesus Christ, that's expensive. I believe I got everything in that one. Ground spike. Ooh, nice. Hammer fist. Oh, I think this might have been the. I can't afford that. Can't afford that. Don't care. Yeah. Ooh, Stel. Pasty. What was this one again? Oh, right, accuse. Cannonball? Tuck and roll, slice through the air, and unleash a deadly splash impact on your opponent. This cannonball has excellent range and track and makes it an outstanding move against aircraft. Fuck yeah. Hold square and circle in the air. Oh my god. I love that image. Just a freaking cannonball. Freaking curls up into a ball. Oh my god, he fucking does. And it's actually pretty good range, actually. By the way, what time is it?
It is 8:35.
8:35. Yeah, let's continue to go. Wait, 8:30. Yeah, let's go for let's go till 9. Yeah. And honestly, I'm just doing more side shenanigans. Did I go? Yes, I did. Haha. By the way, I barely have any idea what's going on with the plot. Thanks to Goal saying you guys are like, the game is too loud. I barely can hear what's going on in the cutscenes. Yeah. Who needs cutscenes when we can just fly and do shenanigans? Oh, that guy was super unlucky. Kill explosive. Use weapons provided to kill. Okay. Oh, I gotta do something like that. Okay. I don't like the fact that it's an explosive weapon that I have to use. Well, at least the bronze was easy to collect. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, that just screwed me over. Damn it. What is the... Oh, I was close though. Okay. Whoops, that is not what I meant to press.
No, okay. I don't think I'm gonna make it this one. No. Oh, no, I did! Oh, wow. Wow, I'm actually genuinely surprised by that. I was not expecting that. Well, time for Battlefield again. Military only use. Oh, in a military disguise, only using the weapons provided. Oh no, it's another one of these. Well, at least they're kind enough to provide me with this weapon, which is actually useful in this. Against the big guys, at least. That was a pretty simple one, honestly. Oh, that was a close one as well, actually. Oh boy, irony. Oh yeah, I can finally now do this one. Oh, somebody I can consume. Travis Morgan, your knowledge shall be mine!
Karen, let me help you. We're all in very deep here. There's only one way out. Cooperation. If you assist us, you're free and clear. A ticket anywhere you want and a top-level assignment. And if you don't, there's nothing I can do for you. Listen, Karen. Whatever he is now, he's not the man you knew. He's something else.
I want a lawyer.
Oh my. You know, it's kind of peaceful just flying around the city, just, you know, being a mutated menace to society. Oh, another person to absorb. Private Damien Loshek. Oh my.
What the hell is this shit? Looks like
Oh, is that like a
stinks like ass.
river blow? Oh wow.
Get those tanks loaded on the chopper. Whatever it is, you better get used to it. They're spraying it over the city and us.
Oh, hell.
Oh dear.
Well, it's something they can't
Hacked again and
because his friend clanked on. You're both silly.
yeah. Though then again, to be fair, well, it's the fact that he also admitted that it was like a generic name that got mentioned. That I don't. It might have been his friend who got hacked, but it could also have been a case of his friend got hacked by a no-name who then basically did the same trick, and it worked because of it. Okay, then. Okay. Oh, it's military personnel again. Oh, the Butcher. Oh my god, another achievement for that. Oh, and I have plenty of time on this remaining. Yeah. This just seems like overkill, using frickin' tank rounds, tank shells on the frickin' regular soldiers. Like not even on tanks, but on just regular dudes. Oh my god, that is like absolutely it's just overkill. It is ultra kill. Yeah. Yeah.
$10,000.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, it's another one of these, okay. Use the weapon, kill as many enemies as possible on the time limit. Oh, okay, it's just with this particular weapon, but yeah. Oh, it's just regular dudes, actually. Damn it. I didn't get gold, I know it. Oh, I barely got gold. Holy shite.
My god. And these missions just keep coming! There's just another one right over there! Oh my god. They just won't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. And they don't stop coming 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 and they don't stop coming. They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. That would like try to say that so many times in a row without break. You get tongue twisted. I'm pretty sure I messed up the lines there. Oh, wait, I saw a thing. You couldn't hide from me, you fool. Ha ha. And off I go. Whee! Perhaps this next mission will be the last for the stream. Oh, there's a helicopter one. Let's see. So 175. Yep. 175. Okay, I can do that. Oh, it's ground stuff. Okay, that's a new one. Oh, dear. God, they just don't die. What the fuck? Oh, finally. Oh, wow, that... What? Well then, let's try that again, I guess, and hope for better results.
I love this. It's just like, do the mini, do the side quests.
Yep. I'm sorry. It's just I'm a bit of a completionist at heart, even though I don't actually complete sometimes.
When me and Shin Megami Tensei, I always try to get 100% Demon Compendium. Because doing that is the best way to get stronger demons.
Yeah, fair enough. It's like like quite literally, do the side content, and you're just gonna become super strong.
Well, side quests as well. Some side quests actually.
Like I said, just do the side quests, and you get super strong. This thing doesn't matter. I'm wasting time. Ah, that's why I couldn't hit it, because it was the one that's on the ground. And I think it's still on the ground. Oh, no, there you go. Oh, no, I'm not... Ah, damn it, that was actually worse. Yep. Actually, what time is it right now?
3 minutes till now.
Yeah, if I don't succeed this time, that'll be the stream for me. Like, yeah, it's a case of know when to quit. My god, this is absolutely abysmal, this one. Literally, I haven't broken 100. Like, because the enemies aren't spawning. I am losing because the enemies refuse to spawn, especially this tentacle one. That's been the most annoying to deal with. Because it likes to burrow underground. Yeah, I failed this one miserably, because what the fuck? That was absolutely abysmal. Because these dumb rockets they're not locking on! I didn't even get bronze with that one. Fuck. Yeah, well, as terrible as that was, that's going to have to be the end of the stream. That's not the button I need to press. I need to press this one. I shall make a save. Prototype. Yep. Oh. That was still pretty fine. That is not closed. There you go. And yeah, with that, we shall bid you all adieu. Goodbye, audience.